All right, y'all. What up, though? Happy damn today Monday, beginning of the week. What up, Reg?
What up, though?
How you doing on this fine Monday?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's
About
like dog. It's almost April already.
yeah, we've one third of the year gone, one
Right.
fourth, whatever. Yeah, it's moving.
You see my new name? I put Asia D to take your tax return, landlord. I'm gonna repost that video since it's tax season too.
That's funny.
Like I
That's
know
funny.
she was hurt. All right.
Man, I remember the first time I had two I got two eviction attorneys, but one was like old school. He was the first one that told me about you can garnish people wages back in the day. I was like, you can do what? Because I was used to just trying to get, just get the property back. You'd be happy and maybe keeping the security deposit. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, you can still go get your money back. I was like, man, come on now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And that turned me to he's like, you know, this you could get her tax. I'm like, he was like, you can get everything but federal tax. I'm like, city state.
yep.
Sure did. Got me a check about, I think it was about 1,800. I'm gonna repost that video though.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy.
tax season. Church announcement. So we bringing real estate Fridays back. I forgot to tell you, Reg, but it's this
Yeah, you
Friday.
got you gotta have a hand clap sound in the back when that
Yeah,
happens. And
right.
then
I
we're
would.
gonna
I
do
didn't
it
want to,
today.
but Chase reached out to Marcus because Chase do an event there every month with
Yep.
the live six living noise six neighborhood stuff. But when I went, they did a first time home buyer one last month and how to get your credit ready to borrow with them. It was like five people there, including me. I'm like, so y'all are horrible at getting the word out. So they
Yeah.
want to hopefully partner with us in the future. So they sponsoring the event Friday and they're speaking basically how to get ready to be a home buyer or invest or use them to invest and stuff like that. So it'll be a rep from Chase there. Free food while it lasts. So all y'all gotta do is buy y'all a beverage. So get there early so y'all get y'all some free pizza.
Yeah, you know what? I had made a post earlier. Let me pull it up real quick because since we talking about rentals, um, a lot of people be saying how like rental properties, they don't want to rent, they not ready, and I
Mm,
just kind of I stopped trying to convince people to be homeowners, and I
fact.
understand it's like hard for a lot of people to maintain, but Cranes had posted, what was it like? Detroit home values have built 4.6 billion in wealth over the past decade, right? So
Mm-hmm.
since like 2014 collectively, and what I was looking at, and I was telling somebody this back in 2020 when the market was just going crazy. I said we're basically where we would have been at if the market had not crashed, because on average, real estate appreciate on average about 4% per year. So you look at the market going like this, then it crashed, then it come back up. So we were about where we would have been at without the crash. But when you look at these numbers, it's like you got back what you would have lost back then plus some. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people walked away from homes that they actually could afford at the time. They just let them go. Like it was a lot of people that couldn't afford them, right? Of course, you needed to walk away, but it was people that just walked away because they were just like, I don't feel like paying for it because I paid 150 and now it's worth 90, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
walked away, but I mean, we talking about people that was in Bagley back then, and you got to think if you bought your house for 150 in Bagley back in say '05, right now you probably only owe about 30 or 40,000 on it, but it's worth 300. You see what I'm
Fact.
saying? So now people starting to see that. I know people that walked away from homes, they couldn't even afford to go back and live there now because of the
Yep.
neighborhood then came up so much. So we just got to look at it from the long term perspective. I know renting is more convenient for a lot of people, but at some point in time, you got to look at the bigger picture. But I'm, I sell real estate, but I'm also a landlord. So whichever one you choose, I'm gonna be happy as long as you,
Period.
as
Facts
long as
don't matter to me what you do.
Yeah, don't get evicted and don't get foreclosed, and you'll be all right.
Facts. But that's true because I seen the post on one of them Detroit local pages, and everybody was tagging me like, "Lady Contractor been telling y'all this shit since 2012." Like I told y'all. In
Yeah,
2012, that house was 10 grand, one fucked up for real. You could go in there and live in there and fix it up as you went. Probably just needed some paint and some new fixtures or something like that. Furnace, hot water tank. But that's it. And a lot of people DM me like, Asia, thank you because I bought my house for 12 grand in 2011 or 2013, or I bought it for 30,000 and now it's worth 150.
man, I was buying houses for 5 and 10,000, and
Yep.
then like we would prep them. So we would do what I call white boxing. We'll prep them, clean them out, and get everything like basic. Like we would make sure if it wasn't functional, we'd get it somewhat functional. And the buyers would buy them as is for like 35 or 40,000 on land contract from us, right?
Hmm.
Man, some of them people calling me back like I'm ready to sell my house, and like I'm doing the comps and they like 160, 170. And I'm like, damn, I sold it to you for 40,000 on land contract. But I made my money then. I was happy with it. But I'm also happy that I made somebody a homeowner that wouldn't have had a chance in hell to be a homeowner at
Yeah,
that time.
the other side I see about this though is like the people who sell now, they probably gonna have. I don't know if they're gonna be able to afford to still live in the same neighborhood because what you just sold it for, depending on
Yeah.
how your house look, you might not get that. Because I had that happen to one of my clients. She bought a house from me on the wholesale deal. The tenants was the homeowners. They got out there and saw I can't rent none for $800 a month now,
Yup. You
and then
can't.
end up they start complaining. Now of course everything broke, but this the same broke house you was living in for years prior to you selling it, and then the owner was like, all right, cool, you can just rent it from me. She ended up having to evict them because now they want to call down to the city claiming mold. I go by the house. I'm like, yeah, some mold in the shower, but that's because she ain't turning the exhaust fan on and ain't
Right.
opening the window while she's showering. So it's quick. We'll take this out and fix it. So she agreed on the price. Now, once she agreed to do the repairs, not a homeowner tenant, not something else broke, not this broke, not that's broke. Then she want to
Yeah.
call the city. The city come out, file an inspection. So you know what the owner did? She like, you know what? I'm just gonna sell the house. Now you gotta leave in 30 days.
Yup.
You should have seen the look on her face. I'm like, well, that you tried to play a stupid game and you won a stupid price.
People was asking me like, why are these people like back when we was having all these bid wars? They was like, how can people afford to pay 30 and 40,000 over asking price and not even flinch, right? I
Mm-hmm.
said you got to understand that's 30 or 40,000 dollars they didn't go to work for. They didn't earn it, so they're looking at it different. These are people that bought a house for 80,000 and now it's worth 210, right? So they're coming to the table not with just their down payment. They got an extra 100,000. So when they buy that house for 300,000 that they always wanted, or 350, and you come in offering 350, they gonna offer 370 because they want their kids to go to that school. So it's worth more to them. And that 100,000 they got, they didn't have to go to work for it. It just showed up because they held on to the house they was in, and they're just moving up. They're playing the game in steps where you got people just not coming to the market out of the rental market, and it's just hard for them to compete because they can't understand the values now. So,
Mm-hmm.
but again, Detroit came back with the other program, another $25,000, the first generation program. And it's like pulling teeth to even get people to consider it, and the
Shit,
people
my
that
brother
do.
just moved back up here and got that brick job. I told him about it. He already bet, so he gonna get him a house.
Yeah. So it's like it's no excuse not to get a house. It's all on you. You build your credit up. You got the income. But I just realized at this point that some people just don't want to be homeowners, and that's cool. I'm not the one to try to convince them. We just let the market show them. And
But my
at the
thing
end,
with people like that though, then they complain about how high the rent is.
yeah, but it's gonna cost you, and it's gonna keep going up. that's the point I make. Like, if you want some control over your budget and what you pay a month to stay somewhere, you need to own the house, because you at the landlord's mercy at the end of the day. Because the
Yep.
higher the costs go for the landlord, they got to pass them costs on to you.
Not
Like,
only
eggs
that,
ain't still $1.99, so we can't complain about the price of eggs because we don't own no chickens, right? So there you go.
speaking of that, they passed a rule here or Dearborn somewhere I seen online a couple weeks ago to where they upped the amount of chickens you can have in your yard.
Right. But that, how many people got chickens? You know what
No,
I'm saying? Like,
no.
it probably don't even matter. But yeah, they needed to do that.
If somebody, one of my neighbors had it, and I wake up and I hear a rooster dog, I'm gonna bust out laughing.
Oh, I'm a crack up. That's,
'Cause
we
I
gonna be
got
serious
family
though.
in the south, so I know what that rooster sound like.
Yeah. My wife started that garden quick back in 2020. I was like, when we growing back, she got parsley and a reg some other, she had all type of stuff back there. I'm like, this look crazy, but it tastes good. I
Tastes
ain't
way
complaining.
better because it's all organic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, I be telling folks I'm gonna post this article I seen today on Bridge Detroit. Should pull it up real quick. Let me see if it's still in my Safari notes.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. I had to find it, but it was talking about basically the property values what's going on right now. How it's kind of be I forgot how they worded, but basically either sold or be sold because that's what's about to happen with the market. Because you got everybody who in the suburbs coming back to Detroit that don't look like us, because they like shit. Detroit where the better houses at. Because remember they threw the suburbs up like Warren and Centerline. They just
Yep.
threw them houses up after the last riot. In
Yep.
Detroit, we got some of the best stock houses across the nation. So they want their city back, but y'all like, I can't do the city, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, crime's still bad in Detroit, but it actually done got better. And I've noticed how crime is starting to get worse up in Chesterfield.
Oh
Chesterfield,
yeah. Yeah.
Chesterfield, when I seen that on the news, I'm like, it's crime in Chesterfield.
Well, you know, a lot of stuff that would happen. Like, for example, I remember talking to one cop, and he was like, he was telling me how like a lot of cars that they find stolen in Detroit, they didn't actually get stolen in Detroit. They just got dumped in Detroit. So
I
like,
believe it.
the car thief was actually in Sterling Heights. The car got stolen in Sterling Heights, reported in Sterling Heights, but it got found in Detroit because that's where they dumped it at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a lot more to happen in the suburbs. And even when you look at the news, I don't know if they do it as much now, but I remember like anytime it was some type of crime, if they was like in East Point or Roseville or something like that, they'll say um they'll say something like, oh, there was a victim of there was a shooting in Metro Detroit,
Yeah, they
right?
don't say the
That ain't
city.
Metro Detroit. That's just say it's Roseville, say it's Canton or whatever, right? But they were saying Metro Detroit. But when it was good news, they'll always say the name of the city
Yep.
that is in. So
They
yeah.
still kind of do it though.
Yep.
I don't know, it's crazy. And another thing I noticed is that people who are deciding to rent, your rent is only gonna be as good as your lease because let that property be in an area to where that landlord just get a ridiculous offers. You gone, baby.
Yeah, all the time.
You gone.
All the time.
Soon
Yep.
as that lease up, because either they can just pay you to break the lease,
Yep.
or they just be like, okay, when your lease is up, you're gonna have to go.
Yep.
So
I
I'm
had
definitely
a
doing that too.
somebody posted on one of my Facebook pages and was like, I was gonna buy a house, but since Trump and Elon Musk in office, I'm just gonna wait because they're going crazy. And everybody keeps saying they waiting on the market to crash. And
They've been waiting for 5 years, ain't it?
yeah, but I'm like, when the market crashed, y'all wasn't buying houses then either. And on top of that, for the market to crash the way it did before, most people won't even have jobs to be able to buy a house.
Or
So
cash.
yeah, so you got to decide when you gonna get your foot in the game. If not, you just gonna be on the sideline of home ownership. And again,
Hmm.
I ain't forcing it because we need tenants and landlords as well. So
I ain't forcing it either, cause when people be DMing me going off about what's going on with real estate here, you know what my comment be? Oh fucking well. Cause I've been telling y'all, I've been screaming from the mountaintops, from
oh,
the top of that hill on the corner cut before they lowered it. So I've been screaming from the
yeah.
top of that SOB since
I'm
2012. Buy y'all a house.
hold on. I'm about to send you a text for an idea I got. But I'm
All
not
right.
gonna send a text until we out.
Okay.
You about to make some money off of this.
That's my middle name, Asian Money Denson. But no, for real, it's just like I've been screaming from the mountains. Like I don't want to hear it. Like I know for a fact, can't no, I don't care what nobody in Detroit say about me. I know for a fact I did my part. I used to be online begging y'all, like, hey y'all, please buy a house. If you can't afford to buy it by yourself, do like my elders used to do. You know how many niggas lived in that 2 family flat at 627 Westminster off of Oakland on the
Oh
north
yeah,
end? My great my great uncle and grandma, when they moved to Detroit from Great Court, South Carolina, they lived there. My aunt Emma lived on the first floor, and my great granny, and then my uncle Bobo lived upstairs. And then as they passed on, my aunt she lived there, and my cousin Mary. And when my mom was getting our house built, I was paying attention in accounting class at King, and I was like, "Hey mom, why we keep paying rent over here? We can just go stay in the family home." And my mom was
right.
like, "Damn, you're right." So when the lease was up, we had 8 months left till they finished building our house, and we stayed over there. And she just held my like everybody done stayed in their house. That's what a family house is for. Y'all act like y'all too good to live 10, 12 deep in a two flat. The Mexicans do it. The Chaldeans do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
We
don't know
don't
why
be
y'all
wanting
too
to stay
good.
with our cousins though because they be peeing in the bed.
That's
But
trifling.
that's it's always gonna be an excuse, right?
Something, but come on. I'm like, I don't know how we survived back in the day with everybody living over there with 1 and 2 bathrooms. Cause today, me and my sister was talking about this today. Like, at this big age, what's something I could do? I could not do without. And she was like, I cannot be in a house with stairs now,
Uh,
in more than in only one bathroom. I was like, fact, because I don't know how we did that, especially when all our family from down south would come up here and we got one bathroom.
Man, you know how many people call me and it's only two of them in the house and they like, oh, I gotta have two full baths. I be like, but you buying a 1,200 square foot ranch house, but I gotta
But
have
at
two
least
full
one and a
baths.
half.
I know, but I'm just saying it go back to what you were saying. It'd be 6, 7 people in the house with one bathroom. We made it work.
We made it work. Like right now, I'm finally updating my mama kitchen. You know how pissed off I am, and now I got to go upstairs, go to the bathroom. But then I was
Yep.
like, you know what, Asia, God blessed us to have 1 and a half, so this is temporary. It's only 2, 3 more weeks for my rehab done in my own house. But then I'm like, damn, I gotta go all the way upstairs to pee.
The house we about to close on got 1.5 baths on the first floor, and then you got a big ass basement. I may eventually put a bath in the basement
Yep,
because that's where I'm gonna be entertaining at there and on the back deck. But I don't need it now because there's only three of us. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And it's like it. I mean, yeah, but we'll make it work.
Right, we made it work, and then I didn't know what I know now. So as my aunt started getting older, my cousin Mary, she over all her stuff. So they end up selling the house on Westminster. Some people bought it, and now it's just a plot of land. So I'm trying to figure out who owned it because I want the lot just for sentimental value and probably build on it. Plus, it's in the heart of the North End.
Yeah,
And I'm like, dog, if my family can do this, y'all act like y'all too good to live 10, 15 deep. It's not forever. It's temporarily till you get your stuff. Like the house I rehabbed on Virginia Park back in 2019, 2020. The house next door sold for like 340 something. It was 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. Do you know it was all friends living in that one house?
yeah,
Like two got on the mortgage. It was two because I talked to them. They wasn't us, of course. Two got the mortgage, and then they all just split the mortgage by the 5 people that was living there and paid it.
yeah.
But
But
people don't do that.
that's too much like business. That's too much like right. It's a short term sacrifice. when you look back on all the stuff you did over the years that you wouldn't do now, and you'd be like, oh, that's too hard. When you think about it, it was such a short period of time when you was going through it. So like when you talk about living in a house like that, it was only a few years for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about it in reality, if you got more than like 5 or 6 people in a household, it's a couple of them that don't need to rush to the bathroom because somebody in diapers, either the baby or the grandparents. So it's like you can make one bathroom work with 5 people.
And if you got small kids, it's actually smart to do that because you can have Big Mom and Papa on the first floor, and then
Yeah,
you and your family upstairs. It's somebody always in the house, so you got to worry about no mess. And it's somebody to watch the kids, and the kids getting that wisdom from the elders. So it's like it's transitioning how it's supposed to.
yeah.
But I don't
Your
understand.
daycare costs go down. The kids get disciplined by
Yeah,
the grandparents as well as the parents. It's
cause
the
my
difference.
great granny used to watch us at the school when I leave. She passed. I was like 12. She was like 97, 98.
Right.
Be sitting right there watching Young and the Restless. You know, then you couldn't change the channel. You had to watch what they watch
Yep.
and MASH and all that stuff. But still, it's like I'm grateful for them years because I learned a lot. Like she told us our family history, so now I can pass it down orally to my nephew and stuff like that. It's like I think that's what we're lacking, and I don't know why we're like that. Like y'all act like y'all too good to get roommates, be it your family, friends, whatever.
Yep.
Just like the whole family compound situation. All y'all going in on some land and everybody get a mortgage and build a dream house. And you still got your own individual space, but y'all all sharing resources and stuff on the land. Oh, we got one question before we watch this. How do
All
y'all
right.
feel about Island View? I'm renovating the property. The cops going for I already know I live in Island
Oh
View.
yeah. Island View crazy.
Yeah, that's where Parker
Yeah.
at. Parker Island View. My Kirksville house. It's like on the outskirts of Island. I think that's considered more East Village, but East Village one, the house across the street from my Kirksville house sold for 458.
Hey, when you ready to sell it, give me a call. I
I
know
ain't
a
never.
good,
Oh, you talking about her?
yeah, I know a good broker. Yeah.
Unfortunately, grandparents don't discipline anywhere nowadays. They still in the clubs. Oh,
I was at a party the other day. It was a birthday party, a 50th birthday. Matter of fact, for Mark's wife, right?
mm-hmm.
And you know, the DJ always gonna play something from back in our day when we was younger. And he was playing one of like DJ Assault songs. I ain't gonna say it now. And everybody was getting up dancing. I was like, damn, this is actually grandparents' music nowadays. I couldn't picture my grandmother dancing to that. Come on, some ass and titties. Be
Or
like,
your or parents, because us millennials parents, it's like damn, we really the parents out here, and we silly as hell.
yeah, it's crazy. I think we just aged different. I don't know if we mature, but we didn't mature at the same time. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I
We
definitely
just
think we age different because when I look at pictures from my mom and them era, people who was 25 look old as hell.
yeah. I don't think I seen none of I don't even think they wore gym shoes. Yeah, they didn't wear gym shoes back then. It wasn't a thing.
Oh no,
Like
men was clean back then. Like, cause my grandpa today he passed. Only time he wore like jeans or something like that if he was working on the house in the yard on the cars. Other than that, he was
right,
in slacks, some hard bottoms, and a nice button up, and had on his little gold watch.
yeah, that's
Oh, she said
crazy.
she not selling, but we could come check it out. All right.
All right.
So today, type we got the final notice with Othniel Pen. I think I'm saying that name right. This one is
Yeah,
called "The Tenant from Hell proclaims this is not her first rodeo."
I bet it ain't. Hey, I want to ask the audience, I could tell who a landlord out here, right?
Yeah,
What's the what's the most common saying when the bailiffs show up?
I ain't know.
Yo, I ain't getting no notice.
Yep.
They was supposed to notify me. I ain't getting no notice.
Yep, I wasn't properly notified. Lies you tell.
All
Let
right.
me press play.
Stop right there.
Are you Miss Kimmons?
Yes, I'm Miss Kimmons.
Okay, did you go to court?
She already got
What you
an
mean go to
attitude.
court?
No, hold on. Hold on.
uh-uh.
Okay, now so you finna go to jail. Don't go to jail on top of it.
Oh,
Ma'am, Give me that. What's wrong with you? Come on out of here. Ma'am, you come on out of here.
Okay.
Come on out of here.
No,
Don't look.
the police is on its way.
Okay, you gonna be in the back of police?
No,
Ma'am,
really,
step outside. Step outside.
No, this stuff is expensive.
Oh, that was the intro. You probably have.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah, he was giving it the preview.
Let me subscribe. I'm already subscribed.
Officer of the court about to make armed entry.
Down south somewhere. I hear that exit.
Yeah. I think they eat from Memphis or
Yes.
something.
Mm.
Where are you speaking from? No, this is an eviction.
Come out of the back.
I'm not there right now.
Are you Miss Kimmons?
What the paper say?
Are you Miss Kimmons?
No, Miss Davis.
Does Miss live here?
Hello?
Does Miss Kimmons live here?
That's crazy to be seeing the bailiff through your Ring camera.
They say you ain't get it. They can in the rain, can't say get the footage. That don't need some dope.
Hello?
That smoke detector beeping.
What you say? What did you say?
He must have got the key from the maintenance people or something. He just walked right in.
Yeah.
This is eviction. It's not for a paper, it's for eviction. Set out.
He said, set out.
You breaking it all the way down.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing?
He breaking it all the way down too, like set out.
So there you go with that camera. He bring that camera out.
The camera is the phone.
Yeah, he always take photos of the house before and after.
Ma'am, can you see me?
Hold up, the processor server got a car like the police.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Can you see
That's
me?
what
Huh?
No, I was saying that's what I like about it. It look official.
Mm-hmm. So you can't say it wasn't them. That's probably why they did that. Detroit need to take notes.
Yeah.
Do I know I don't look like maintenance?
Oh,
Where's Miss Kimmons at?
I'm at work, sweetheart. Can you please close the door?
It's an eviction, ma'am. It's not no closing no door, eviction. You probably need to be trying to come home for some.
Are you going to keep the door wide open?
Yes, all your stuff is going to the street, ma'am. You probably need to come home and get your stuff, get a U-Haul.
Elon Musk said it's a package, all right.
Hello?
you knew this day was coming, bro.
Yep. She got
Hello?
one of the cleanest houses I've seen during the eviction. She got the table, chairs on the table and everything.
I was just about to say, why the chairs on the table like they at a restaurant?
She probably just mop or vacuum or something. But yeah, that is kind of odd.
She ain't got no battery, no smoke.
Hello?
Oh yeah, they go to my bucket. She just cleaned it.
Anybody on the premises?
Everybody at work. See, I feel bad for the kids. The kids are the only innocent people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clean. Oh, they got a pet. Even the dog about to be homeless. Or the cat. They didn't make their bed up this morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Excuse
Why would I close the door, ma'am? It's an eviction.
Well, she not.
Why would I close the door?
Yeah.
Papers for no eviction. Can you please close my door?
Ma'am, you have to take that up with the court. Call General Sessions Court, ma'am. And explain to the judge. Maybe.
Hold on, I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
You should have been there when he said the first eviction. He said eviction 17 times.
Right.
That tenant bill like Drewski. No.
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 Like Drewski.
You can tell she ain't planning on getting evicted today. The stove on. Why that red light on the stove on? Oh, because the top still hot. The eviction come, they ain't put throwing away. He being nice because he could have started already.
Yep.
She paid that light bill. Is them roses above her bed?
Yeah, you know she prissy.
Oh, she bougie.
Yep. Got the gaudy furniture.
Yeah, the furniture with the mirror on there. She rich.
What's that TEC? The little mail thing that come in the mail.
What, Robertson Furniture?
Yeah, no, it's the other one, the TEC that do the layways.
I think Robertson Furniture do layaway too.
Oh, okay.
This smoke detector bothering me though. What's it, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom?
Yeah, I think this was 3. Yeah, he been extra nice because they could have been started.
Yeah, just throwing everything to the curb.
She like close my door.
He said this is the eviction. Set out.
She just not getting it. She like close my door. He like this door gonna be open for a minute.
And that's a nice TV. That look like a good 60-inch.
Yeah.
Somebody was taking a mini nap on that couch where them pillows is.
I want to see what happened when we get there though.
Me too.
This the cleanest video I done seen, cleanest house I done seen in any of these videos. Like it ain't extra neat, but compared to some of them other ones, you can actually walk around in this house.
Y'all go ahead and start up here in the front.
Oh, he's starting. He was just getting his picture.
No, I don't have no idea where we need to put this stuff.
I'm surprised they just don't have the police there anyway.
Okay, yeah, just put it over there then. This lady's got all her stuff in here.
If you want to act the fool, prison for you.
Yeah, I don't think they need to be. I don't think they need law enforcement there outside of the bailiff.
But I think they should be there just in case the person act the fool. You can go and go to jail right now.
Take these cameras down first. All these little cameras that's up, take them down.
I wonder why they don't take them down.
So she can stop talking to us.
I didn't even see them until he said something.
Somebody called you in the camera.
Yeah, that's why I want to take them down.
That's crazy. You at work watching your shit get set out.
Yeah, that's gotta be painful.
Now look, he could be an a-hole and just do one of them and swipe everything off the
Right.
off the dresser.
Can you imagine leaving work and just watching this while you're driving home?
No, because I pay bills.
Man, I'd be heartbroken.
Look, I sit there hungry and won't go nowhere, but you better leave the bills not to pay and nothing else.
Yeah, make that spaghetti stretch.
I have to finish this paper.
But this is my whole thing. You got a job, so why you ain't paying the rent?
Most of these tenants, they be talking to him like they got money. I would have paid the little funky money, but they ain't give me no notice.
Girl, you know you. I bet you they find them while they throwing everything out. They probably in the steel drawer in the kitchen. They notice in there. It look like a 3-bedroom. Yeah, it's 2 on that side, 1 on the other.
Your favorite screwdriver?
You look like the project.
No, we don't need no screws. They pop out. Yes.
Oh, she is talking to him.
She's like, hello.
Can I help you? Hold on, please. Hello.
Are you ready?
Girl, you ain't got there from work yet?
Go ahead and take it in. Yeah, I can hear you now. Hello? Hey, y'all be careful.
Let me tell y'all something.
Uh-uh.
Those items are not supposed to be taken. It's not supposed to be served by a court within the next 30 days.
Okay, what did the judge say?
No papers or nothing.
Okay, what the judge tell you?
She quiet now.
Can you hear me?
No, go ahead. All I heard you say something about some 30 days. They don't have nothing to do with me.
I said I was supposed to be getting served with some court papers for eviction. I've been waiting on them for the last 2 months now since the left.
Right.
You pulling up? Who that pulling
Because,
up?
Type of person that's new management if they wanted to call.
Go ahead. I'm gonna talk to you.
All my information.
okay, let me explain to you, ma'am. One, you do see that we are here. So you know we're here for some reason. I'm not just here
He
for
laughing.
no reason.
Who's that? He laughing.
I'm here because I have a writ from the court. The court gave me a writ. Well, that's what this right here says. This right here says to take everything out. Now, if you got a problem with this, it's not with me. Yeah, take it up with. Right. So that's who you need to talk to. Is them.
Oh, he must be like,
Almost for that.
he must be a landlord or a property manager or something.
The one that pulled up that was laughing.
Yeah. Because he seemed a little bit too excited. She must have been giving him hell.
Or she's a neighbor and be stumping hard. Oh no, they on the first floor, probably be banging on the walls or some shit. Playing that loud devil music.
Elon Musk, she probably watching this, regretting that girl's trip to Miami.
Facts, or Vegas, or Atlanta.
Yeah. Tell you better have those 6 months of emergency funds saved up before you plan them trips.
Facts. She probably watched his exactly. Knowing damn well she ain't right, girl. You know you ain't paid your rent.
Right.
Take the rest of the right there.
I gotta hurry as a kid. You come home from school and you homeless.
Yeah.
That's the only people I feel bad for as a kid. But at the same time, it's your trifling mama fault.
I done came home a few times and my mom got them electric heaters plugged up. I'm like, shit.
I'm grateful that was never my life.
Yeah, buddy. But I can't say I want to.
How you doing?
Thank my mind.
Are you Miss Kimmons?
Yes,
Our
I'm Miss
stuff
Kimmons.
Hold on, what'd you say, Reg?
I say I gotta thank God my mother ain't never came home and our stuff was set out on the street.
Facts.
I came home with the lights and gas off before, but you know that's traumatizing. But to just see all your stuff set out, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I'm grateful. I ain't never experienced that. I ain't never experienced nothing being off. Now I don't experience like we ain't going to Flaming Emeralds today. Might have to cook.
Oh
But,
yeah.
but that's it. Can't get no buddies this week. But other than that, I'm grateful for my upbringing. I ain't experienced that.
Yeah.
Okay, did you go to court?
What you mean, go to court?
Nah, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so you finna go to jail. Don't go to jail.
Oh, wait, she got her hair done. She got her hair done.
Yeah, but she said, "What you mean go to court?"
She didn't
That's
even
why
go.
you don't know what's going on. She said, "What you mean go to court?" That ain't how it works.
At all. Talking about I ain't getting no letter. But you did.
Man, give me that. What's wrong with you? Come on out of here. Man, you come on out of here.
Okay.
Come on out of here.
No,
Don't go
the
to jail.
police is on its way.
Okay, you gonna be in the back of police
No,
officer
you
here?
really
Man,
take
step
it
outside.
off.
Step outside.
She work at FedEx, so you got a good job.
Yeah.
So what she called the police for like they ain't in the right?
He said, "You gonna be in the back of it."
So
No, this stuff is expensive.
You step outside. Don't
how is it expensive? Oh, that's what you put your rent on.
go to jail on top of everything
I'm
else.
not going to jail for what?
Let me show you the rip.
No, okay, show it to me.
Come on outside. I don't want you to
need
go
my
to jail.
stuff.
Man, I don't want you to go to
Are
jail.
you
I think she
serious?
should go to
I'm
jail.
serious.
Are you serious?
This is work I've been doing. I do
Where
it for a
is it?
living. It's outside my car.
Can you get it for me, please?
Step outside, ma'am. Don't go to jail on top of
Then you
this.
gonna try to lock them out.
Now, you know I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Go.
I sure want to see the paper.
Step outside, man. Don't go to jail on top of this. Step away from the door. Step to my car.
I need the paper. Then he breaking shit.
Ma'am, step. Ma'am, step to my car.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Are you saying you paid your rent?
I gotta see who a Memphis attorney because I got questions because I don't know if they get as much notice as they do up here, but I'm sure you got at least 7 days.
Right.
Child, talking about they breaking shit. They wouldn't be breaking if you was gone in time.
She said that shit expensive.
Are you
More than already.
So look, her hair done and her nails done. Look at her priorities. And I'm
And
pretty
she got the little bubbly stuff. What y'all call that when they put all that stuff on the glitter and bubbles?
I don't do all that. You know, I'm playing game, but I know that shit costs per nail.
Yeah. So what's that cost? What that costs about? What you think?
Well, they in Memphis probably at least $100 for her nails and her feet.
Oh, okay.
Well, Memphis might be a little cheaper up here for your nails and feet, depending on what you get. You looking at least 80.
Yeah.
Depending on what you get. You know, I'm playing game.
Look where I work at. FedEx. I got plenty of money to pay it here.
So what happened?
Okay. The new management, ask them.
He said, so what happened?
I work with FedEx. I got plenty of money to be paying that beer.
He said, so what happened then?
I ain't getting no paper. You supposed to get this is a process. I have to go through a process to get evicted out of my house.
Let me show you the paper.
Please show me.
Come on, let me show you.
Got the nice cute zirconias in them ears too. You see him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. Because I don't want you to go to jail.
Hey.
I promise you I don't want you to go to jail. You work at FedEx too? Last thing you need to be arrested.
Look, he honing her. He honing her low key.
Last thing
You've already done
Oh my goodness.
enough to be arrested when you ran up in there. Now, here's where your problem is. You see this right here?
Where is what?
This is from the court.
Okay, the court ain't give me nothing.
This is who your argument's with, though. You try to make the argument have to be with me. This is why you're gonna go to jail because the court issues this. The police can't stop this.
Okay, so why they didn't give me this? That's what I'm saying.
That's between you and the court, ma'am.
Yep, I know him.
You got to call the court. Do you know how many times I do this and people don't want to call the court because they know what the court gonna say? It says judgment was given on the 25th of March.
Okay,
Now,
ain't nobody gave me nothing.
Well,
it's April.
Go to court, ma'am, and find out what's wrong.
How am I gonna go to court?
What I'm saying is, this is where your problem is
Ain't
at.
nobody gave me shit. Not a damn
thing, and y'all over here fucking up shit, breaking stuff.
He said, police can't stop this.
Do you want to go in and start trying to pack some of your stuff, your personal stuff?
Where? How? See, you asking me questions. But you came to my house taking that.
Ma'am,
What's the court number?
Right here. That's the docket number right there.
I don't need no damn document number. I need the phone number.
Phone number is 2.
You can't.
They got so many different numbers.
You gotta go to jail for assault.
Why they didn't give me this?
Okay, I'm gonna explain the process to you the way it's supposed to work. Okay, the first paper you get is called FDD. That's when the process.
I don't have
the nigga
no
I
paper.
understand that, but you have to understand is your problems with the court, man.
He's somebody because he
Not with me. Saying you
Ain't
got
nobody
no.
in here answering this phone.
Well,
go down
that's on you, man. That's not on me. The court is giving this writ to evict you. So that's where your issue is at. I don't have no discretion. You talk to me all day, all night, and in the end, I just put the stuff out. That's it.
Looking for a way to take.
You crack it up. Hey, he said, police can't stop this. Like,
I'm laughing at what he just said. He's like, you can talk to me all day, all night, but in the end, you still get your shit put out.
right.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Elon Musk said he said he trolling her. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He is hoeing her, dog. Like every other second he hoeing, she too slow to catch on. Oh my goodness.
The 100% Rotten podcast said he should have brought the diamond tester out on her.
Thanks. Who do Cubans like corneas?
Oh
my God. She said, I work at FedEx. I got money.
It'd be a denial though. It's like when you floating, it'd be like you be assuming stuff, the worst not gonna happen. And she probably just kept ignoring the notices, and then all of a sudden, this her reality check, and she can't deal with it.
Yeah, because even giving her the opportunity to go in there and pack up your most prized possessions before they just throw it, because you already heard her talking about they breaking stuff.
Yeah, because she probably been in denial because the process was taking so long. I be telling like a lot of my clients that's buying investment properties, I say, look, if you're gonna be a landlord, the best thing you can do is shorten that time period for eviction. Like start immediately, because the longer you give people, they get in their mindset that it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right. So if you give them a notice right away, then they know it's real right then and there. It's not a delayed process. So mentally, she just thinking this gonna go on and on. We're gonna play this cat and mouse game until I'm ready to move. Now he showed up and she like, oh, okay, this for real. What? That's why she was like, what court? What court? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought this was a joke.
Duh, I got a client right now whose property I manage for him. This lady ain't paid rent. I'm about to look at the text message. So she paid last year, August, which was for June of last year. She ain't paid no rent this year. The last month she paid January 2024, which wasn't even for this year. That was for as of December 3rd, she was 5 months behind. We're in April now. So she almost a year behind. I'm like, so what you gonna do? The first payment she makes, now I understand I think she had like surgery or something, so she was waiting on like a settlement or something. I would have been put her out. Because you gotta, when they first late, you gotta send that notice first so they know that, look, I know what you signed, I'm following this, and you gonna follow this, or you gonna go.
Yep. Because people respect the process when you respect the process. When you start being too relaxed, then they end up with this type of mindset, like it's not gonna happen. Like we're gonna go to court, then I'm gonna hem and haw, I'm gonna cry, and you're gonna give me more time. Like one of our tenants, I was on the phone with her. She was a couple months behind. I was like, you guys send something in this month, but it's about to happen, right? And then she was like, I don't know what I got. She was trying to. I said, look, send me $250 by next week, and then after that, I need you to send me the rest of the payments, right? My wife was mad as hell. She was like, why you give her an amount? Why you give her $250? But that's what it costs to retain my attorney that do my evictions. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't want to come out of pocket to pay the attorney. Let her send the money. Because I know if she don't pay that next payment, I'm going to just go and have him start the paperwork.
You already got that was smart.
Yeah. So give me something, because like if you only paying $800 or $900 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go and send me 300. We'll be all right. But you still behind, and the next month coming up. But it's just to, get some type of good faith. But you gotta be firm with whatever your processes is and stay on top of them. If not, you hurting them worse.
Yeah, because the client I'm just telling you about, so December 3rd, they was 5 months behind. That means they haven't paid December, November, October, September, August. So she ain't
Yeah.
paid rent since last July, basically, because she been paying like a month here, a month there. She's almost a year behind, and you still let her stay there. Ben would have put out, been out.
And sometimes when you go to court, you create a pattern. So sometimes when you go to court, the judge will look at it like, oh, she behind, but this is just your pattern, this your routine. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you have to, even though they gotta go by the books and everything, but sometimes you can create a pattern that just don't look good across the board.
So she said she ain't paid rent since Jay. She must have look. They might have other arrangements. I don't know, but couldn't be me.
Oh yeah, them other he said them other
Right,
arrangements.
the other arrangement, not here.
Yep.
Ain't nothing you can do for me, sir or ma'am, but pay your rent.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know who want arrangements with her. That's what we're gonna start calling it, arrangements. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna
Arranged
my wife,
leases.
"You wanna make some arrangements tonight?" Gotta make some arrangements. That's what
Call
we're gonna
it
call it.
arranged leases.
Yeah, make some arrangements.
Heck, you know. One of my subs said the other day, this lady he was doing some work for, she tried to pay with some cat.
Some arrangements. Yeah, that deposit. That
I
what
was like, did you do
deposit?
it? I was like, did you do it? He was like, yeah, I did it, and she still had to pay. I was like, dog.
That wet ass deposit.
He said he did it. He said, they did, bang bang, and he still
Oh man.
owe me what you
Yeah,
owe.
you still gonna owe me what you owe me, but God,
Cause
no.
I can't take the C word to the gas station and get no gas.
Right.
I
In this day and age, I wouldn't nowhere near. I don't know. He took a chance on that one.
a big chance. I was like, you got it. He was like, I got everything right, and like the text with her, all that. I was like, okay, because
Yeah, I still
yeah,
wouldn't have took that
I
chance.
wouldn't have risked that.
Yeah, not in this boy. They gonna have him locked up somewhere.
I
Talking
told
about
him, I take
he
it to
coerced
my
her.
grave.
Yeah,
I was like, how about it never happened? Don't tell nobody else this story.
right. Please don't.
Please don't.
Arrangements. I don't know if arrangements. No, I don't know about arrangements. That sounds too much like a funeral. Though. I don't know about that. He got the other arrangements. Hint, hint.
You can call it relations.
Yeah, landlord tenant relations.
There you go.
There you go.
Relations.
Yeah,
That's funny. But yeah, she ain't paid rent almost a year. Couldn't be me. But maybe they do got other relations going on. They got a different type of lease agreement.
the other entanglements.
I ask you to do is you got any kind of personal stuff, you want to go ahead and get that stuff before we get back here.
Don't where you
Oh,
please
Everything is right.
why is it a jug of Milo sitting on the dresser? She ain't got no refrigerator.
Hey, Milo's be good though.
That sweet tea hit. I ain't never had lemonade, but that sweet tea hit.
Man, the first
Oh,
time I
and
had
she got some
Milo down south in Memphis, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. But now I gotta stay away. I ain't trying to have the sugar that diabetes. I don't want my sugar acting up.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Right here in these parking spaces over here.
You ain't called the courthouse.
You got somebody to come help you?
Pause. How do you take that call if your friend call you like, "Hey girl, I need you to come help me. I'm getting set out." Like, how do you ask for that?
Don't call the person you owe money to though.
Oh yeah, they ain't coming.
Yeah, they ain't coming.
Don't call me because I'm the friend of reason. Like, so why you want paying your bills?
Right.
You gonna be more mad at me because I ain't coming to help. You didn't pay your bills by yourself. Oh, they saying you lock on.
All right.
You ain't called the courthouse. They're gonna put the dining room. I don't even remember them taking that stuff out.
No, that's why he took her in the other room so she couldn't see it happening.
Oh yeah, they started crying.
It's too late for that, man. That's what the eviction is. We come and set everything out.
Hello? Hello?
I wonder how many months you have.
This is she. Who is this?
The court.
Well, I really can't talk right now. I'm really dealing with something right now. I will call you back, okay?
I'm getting evicted. Come help.
More?
All right.
Pictures?
Taking my damn feet.
Okay.
Where's they put that TV in that car?
Okay, there's a sense you can tell me how much we have right now for each one, about like how many boxes? Okay, 8, 3, and 0. Hey, take this, take this out of there. Okay, I'll take one of them.
I mean, they is quick.
She ain't trying to grab nothing though. She just like.
Like, what about your birth certificate?
Yeah, I would be grabbing some papers or something.
I bet you in that pile of papers is that eviction notice. I can't believe she just standing
The
there.
average team spends 50% of their time doing work.
I can't believe she just standing there and ain't taking nothing.
Yeah, she ain't trying to grab no personal stuff or nothing. She knew it was coming.
That's crazy.
Alexa.
Pause. She using Alexa.
She said,
Pause.
Alexa, call the courthouse.
Why is your Alexa even still plugged up in your Wi-Fi? Girl, you worry about the wrong stuff.
I wonder if she knows she being she gotta know she being recorded because I think he got the camera on his chest, the police camera, whatever.
Yeah, on his head. I told my boy who do my pest control, I was like, the houses that you've seen, which I know be like a movie scene, you need to put a GoPro camera on your head and just walk.
Yeah.
That junk could go crazy on YouTube.
Right. Alexa, call for help.
Oh, you haul company. That's what you need to call me.
At least she stopped arguing with him, though.
Because she knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude that pulled up last week, he's a rock kid.
Yeah, he must be with the property management company. So that's probably why he was laughing when he pulled up.
Yeah, she probably been a pain in his back, calling, complaining about repairs all the time.
Yeah, leave that for last. Still back this one.
If he is property management, he needs to get better than that smoke.
Can somebody come up here? Because I need a U-Haul. These people are instantly, like, right now. And everybody nothing. They got movers here. Put every item that I own out on the street right now.
I wonder how much was her rent. Because remember the other one he did, they was only paying what, like 1,500 or something for like a whole house.
Yeah.
Dude, that big nice house they was in.
I'm about to Google what's the average rent in Memphis.
Oh no, it was that it was the one with the couple that was there and they wasn't getting none of the baby stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were like $700 or something.
Yeah, so I wonder where her rent is because this like a similar size house or apartment or whatever.
Rent for an apartment. All right, the average rent in Memphis, $1,124. That must be high end areas.
Yeah.
Cause Memphis real estate kind of low, I believe, in the hood. Now I don't know about regular stuff. I could ask some of my. I got some realtor friends down there. I'm gonna ask them.
Yeah.
So the average rent for a 1-bedroom is $850. Home started it. You gonna leave them 2 pictures on the wall?
He did her a favor though. They could have had this house cleaned out like the first 20 minutes.
Yep. Wasn't anything. Y'all gonna take them 2 black queens off the wall?
No, they can't touch the black queen.
What's that, the Wi-Fi box?
They don't want Umar to show up.
She still ain't grabbed none. She's still on the phone. We giving her hella time. I know all her personal stuff got to be in her room.
That's what I'm saying. I can't get in contact with my mom. Somebody walk us so like a U-Haul.
You should have called the U-Haul when she first seen them on her camera.
Right.
My phone is broke. The TJ broke in the phone. She got around the corner. She got the phone with her. I mean, TJ. I don't know.
Now she got attitude.
It's right there.
He mad at everybody else.
Right, no accountability.
Welcome to the pit. Let's go save some.
This crazy. Like, she calling all the wrong. Like, I don't understand how she can't grab nothing and put it. Like, you can put your small personal stuff in your purse.
Yeah, she just not mentally there. She probably just reality probably kicked in with her, like you said, and she don't want to take responsibility for her actions. She like, I work at FedEx. I can pay this little rent.
Where I'm rich.
Right.
I ain't worried about that little money. Oh, I got it on mute.
Yeah, he gave her plenty. Oh, there go your queens.
Hey, what's this with that one?
He took the queens down. Dr. Umar gonna show up. Took the black queens down.
That's funny.
Yeah, he did her a huge favor. Like he could have He could have had that stuff out before she even pulled up. He just was, he was giving her a chance to come get her personals.
See, I couldn't do that job. If you want to give me all that lip, I'm telling you, I'm coming with the one arm move and I'm just swiping everything and putting it in the back garden.
Yeah, especially when she walked in and took the key out.
We're gonna go to the next one, right? Yeah, when we finish this
I
one,
thought you said the
we
police
probably got
they
another.
ain't got there yet.
I don't know, about
They
an
said
hour,
the police can't stop this.
maybe 30 minutes.
They said they going to the next
We
one.
say?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, we got that bedroom, we got 2 bedrooms.
The police just showed up.
Okay. Y'all need to step by or something?
Went down?
Y'all just need to step by?
No, I think she called. She's upset because she didn't know nothing about it. So she's in there.
Oh,
she's
you
in
heard
the
what he
bedroom
said?
there.
So when the police showed up, he told them like we doing the eviction. He's like, so what you want us to do? Just stand by or something? So he was right. He tried to tell you they can't do that.
Right.
Oh, that was she said? Nah, I talked to her on the.
Wait, what she tell the police?
It sounded like she said they broke in her house or something.
Child, please.
Do you understand what was going on?
How you break in with a key?
Right.
Well, she didn't get no nonsense. So you gotta take that up with. Let me go ahead and show you. This is a writ from the court. I showed it to her. I said your problem's gonna be with the court.
Right.
If the court issues that, can't nobody stop it but the court.
Oh, okay.
And she called her and didn't even try to call them. And I do this every day. Then if you came to my house and you weren't supposed to be at my house, I'm calling the bank or whoever, somebody.
Right.
I ain't calling the what kind of police for.
Right.
Exactly. Or I'm going down there with the money. But at that point, it's probably too late, ain't
it?
Yeah.
Right. I'm calling the people. If there's a mistake, I'm calling the people that made the mistake and get it corrected. But these people in 22 ain't paid rent in a year.
A year?
Damn.
Girl, you had more than, no wonder you rich and you work at FedEx. You ain't paid your bills in a year. Damn, a year? That landlord was being extra nice, probably because they got kids.
You could put your money in a CD and make 6% off of it in a year and be straight.
I can see if you were saving that year money to go put a down payment on a house. What she do? She was in Atlanta, I'm telling you, or Vegas, Miami.
Like somebody said in the comments when they said she was in Miami, she regretting it now.
Hope that trip on the beach was worth it.
Yep.
A year.
They know what they don't.
What up, Mike? Come all the way back to the rear, all the way 17, like close to the street, but you gotta come all the way back to the rear part of the
You hear her on the phone lying.
Yeah.
complex.
I know they ain't called another
No.
squad car, man.
Like
That's
going
towards
the store.
Well,
Man,
remember he said she told him somebody was breaking in the house, so that's probably why.
Yeah, but he could have told the other car to go on about their business. They ain't need. He telling the other. It sounded like he telling the other car to come around to where to come to. I'm like, that's a waste of man. I was sending them over there on Fraser or Austin P or wherever over there in Memphis.
What's another boulevard over there? Elvis Presley Boulevard.
Yeah.
You got Popular, Shelby Drive.
Yeah, all down there. Going over there. We straight over here. Wasting man hours, tax dollars.
Somebody said you got a year's worth of rent saved up. I hope you got a down payment on the house. That's what I'm saying. Like, what did you do with the bread, bro? I hope he say how much the rent was. If he say $600, she need to be backhanded.
I wonder if she gonna get louder now that the cops there. Let's see what she.
And then with the neighborhood, this appears to be a Section 8 neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much her portion was. If it was like $100, girl, bad.
Everything.
You know how you come in? You gotta go out.
I don't know. That's between her and the judge.
I was 2 months behind, and I asked that lady in the front.
2 months? How we go from 12 to 2? And even
Wait a minute.
and if you are 2 months behind, you still behind.
I'm pissed off. The cop just asked, was she late behind on her rent or something? Like, of course, it's like you don't know the eviction process and you in law enforcement. Like, he wouldn't be there if she paid her rent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe it's his first day.
yeah, he do look kind of young, but still, like,
What an
I
OG
would,
that was next to him with the glasses on.
yeah, this today is training day.
I guess.
Who am I supposed to pay? Where do I go? I'm not from Memphis. I'm from Mississippi.
What you mean? Who am I supposed to pay? Where I'm supposed to go? Where you been paying your rent? What are you talking about?
Right. Then she said, I'm not from Memphis. I'm from Mississippi. Like, that ain't had nothing to do with you paying your rent. You signed a rental agreement.
You pay
And
your
you was
rent.
paying your rent before.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you pay your rent to the people you signed the lease with and gave them a security deposit? Child, that you have to get back.
Elon Musk asked where they put her stuff. He don't see it on the curb. They took it out back.
Oh, that was real nice.
Yeah, that's why they all in there. It probably, some complexes, they don't want you sitting everything out front, but that's why all the guys, they sitting all the stuff out back. That's why you ain't see them around in the video.
That was nice. So they give you time to come get your stuff.
Yeah.
Dang.
Where do I go? New management is in there. Hadn't got to contact me since January. Nothing. Ain't nobody give me no paper in my hand. Ain't no. It's supposed to be a constable or somebody come to your door and serve you.
Supposed to be a who?
She said it's supposed to be a counselor or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, you reward failure. Like, you can't. The court date was the court date. That's where you make all your arguments at. She just not understanding that.
So it sounds like she used to not paying the rent in Mississippi. Thought she'd come to Memphis and do the same thing. Girl, you cross state lines, different states, different rules.
Yeah, and it sounds like she just don't take the process serious because people keep working with her, and she like, oh, they supposed to give me some. She telling them how they supposed to serve her, like they were supposed to give me something in my hand or something, right? And she not understanding, like it's too late for all of that.
But she's simply blessed.
She better put
30 days work.
What'd you say, Rez? My bad.
She got to put some Tito's in her Milos.
Go ahead, you go drink.
Yeah.
No, this is not my first rodeo.
Where does crate come from?
Wait, hold on. She said what?
She said this ain't. I'm gonna rewind it because she said this ain't my first rodeo. Hold on.
Oh, she a professional.
Give me no paper in my hand. Ain't no. It's supposed to be a constable or somebody come to your door and serve you the papers. Give you 30 days worth of notice. This is not my first rodeo, but ain't nobody never came in my house and took everything out of my house. Shit.
Now you don't take that argument. It's the judge that issued this.
That cop looked 17. The one just walked by that. Yeah, this is his first day.
Like I said, nobody has given
well,
me
what I'm saying is what you're saying now, take it to the judge. General Sessions Court. Tell the judge what you're telling me. I can't. What I'm saying is,
I don't even know who even worked in the front office. I ain't seen nobody. Nobody come to my door.
This paper is not from the front office, man. It's from General Sessions Court, man.
They not even answering the phone. And
that's what you got to deal with.
It's a court system supposed to be behind. The fuck?
Hey, you went to the front office and talked to me?
I don't even know how people look. I work from sun.
You a lie, because you had to go to the front office when you signed your damn lease, especially in the complex, and pay your deposit. Child.
She's saying the court did. Yeah, she.
No, because the cop said something about you ain't went to your front office or something like that. And she said, I don't even know what them people look like. I work from sun up to sundown at FedEx.
Right.
Sun even come up to the sundown. I don't see nobody. Ain't nobody call me, nobody text me, nobody did shit.
Okay, man, I only had asked you to step outside because you was calm before they got here. Now you're getting animated.
Right. Cause we We ain't heard from her in 10 minutes, except they're back and telling Alexa what to do. Now she turning up because they there.
She turned it up because they there now. He noticing it too. Like, hold on, fam. Like, I'm need you to step outside because technically she can't be in the house right when they evicting.
Yeah.
Would you be calm in this situation?
I'm just saying, all
I wouldn't be in that situation because I pay my bills.
this ain't gonna help you, man.
You shouldn't got your hair, your nails done.
Yeah, and I picked it up. And I asked them twice.
Let me ask you this. Sometimes they accept rent, like right now. Can you pay it now?
Yeah.
Well, go up there and talk to them. It can be stopped.
Yeah, go to the lease now.
I don't even want to stay here anyway because when I told them,
oh my God! So you doing all this? You don't even want to live there no more?
Hey, that's the second the second saying. The comment is, I didn't get a notice, or I'll pay them right now, or I don't want to stay here anyway.
I want to stay
top three. Yep.
Child. So they give you, man, he is extra nice. He giving you like 2-3 solutions and you just don't want to do them.
in the first place, but you're supposed to still give me at least 30-day notice before you take my shit out of this fucking house. That's what I'm mad about.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, this is from the court now.
Taking it out on the wrong person, you need to go to the front. Go to the front.
This is nothing personal between
No,
none of y'all.
that.
I'm just saying that's
It's fucked up.
very.
We get that.
But you could have went to the front office the whole 29 minutes prior to the police came. But like you said, now when the cops come, you want to turn up.
Yeah.
But then it ain't nothing personal. I can't tell. And rookie cadet over here, he don't know what to do.
He's still in ROTC.
What was that movie? Remember the movie Citizens on Patrol, the cop movie?
Yeah.
That's him. He the COP.
So that's why I was just telling you go up there. Somebody up there listen up there.
Can talk to them because when I tried to do the damn police report, when somebody first stole all my shit, that's the reason I saw you with all these security cameras around this motherfucker. Man,
Okay.
The big boy cop this stuff from. That's the other
That's
cop.
all we can tell you. What
they didn't want to do nothing then, but you call and get your damn rent a cop up there. Don't do shit but sit up there at that damn.
Nah, I'm a rent a cop. She turned up.
You got somewhere to go now.
Right, let's get to the point. Where you gonna go? You see, he asked me, you got somewhere to go?
So where is that?
Over here on the side.
No, but I want my own place to go to. I got plenty of places to go to. I want my own stuff.
I can't tell.
You might need to try to keep an eye on your stuff too, because people, run up and take them TVs.
Damn.
Sure enough.
You got a car? You got a
Yeah, it's my car right here.
You might want to put your valuable stuff in
I
there.
can't.
You got a room in there for no valuable stuff? You got some family?
All my valuable stuff is big. It can't fit in there. I got somebody coming to help me.
All right, I hope it work out.
Y'all ain't gonna stick around?
He said no.
He said,
hell no.
Why are you not investing in tax liens?
He
seriously.
knew they wasn't.
Why are you not?
He knew they wasn't gonna stick around. He just asked that. So, like you said, he trolling her.
Damn, that bitch clean. Now you know this rent cheap with that basement flow in there.
She said, this ain't my first rodeo.
I really want to know how much this rent is, because you see that's a basement floor, dog.
Yeah.
In the main quarters. Well, you need to be on the phone calling the utility company, because if you put me out, I damn sure ain't keep paying no bills over here.
Right.
Make sure you touch her room yet and she ain't grab nothing.
What is that number on that thing again?
22.
Do I get a copy of this or something?
I can give you a copy. And it's your docket
The
number
fact that I was
right
hating.
here. And if you read right there, it's saying what day it went through court. Now, I can tell you what probably happened.
Ain't nobody gave me no.
But let me tell you what I think happened.
Ain't nobody gave me nothing.
Okay, but let me tell you.
Ain't nobody even used it. If I'm
Did you
behind, they
get
stick it in
served?
the door
Okay, but
or
let me
something.
tell you what I think happened. Now, the court is real behind. So probably last year, somebody came by here and served you with an FED. They either taped it to your door or they gave it to you. That was probably last year. So then the court's been way, way behind, and they're just not getting to it now. And they were supposed to mail you a reset letter.
And then on top of that, I was on the 901 home thing from January all up all the way to December. So if I'm anything behind, it's 2 months, 700, that's $1,400. I got that right there, cash.
The rent $700.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I was saying, he was saying she got served last year, and the court's being behind. So in her mind, she gonna keep riding it out because the court's behind. You see what I'm saying? But that's why they ain't answering the phone. They busy writing these writs up. So she had more than enough time.
But he said she ain't paid in a year. What do you think happens when you don't pay your rent for a year? And your rent was only
I know,
$700.
but
That's crazy.
no, that's the downside. Like when I was telling people that when the courts, all these different cities was like, oh, we're not gonna do evictions and all of that. You creating a dependency where people just feel like, oh, it ain't never gonna happen, right? And then when you turn the faucet back on, you start doing evictions again. You got all these people, they just mentally shot, like, oh, it happened all of a sudden. No, it ain't all of a sudden. This was happening a year ago. We gave you more time. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you're supposed to give me another 30-day notice. No, your 30-day notice was 90 days ago.
Shit, it sounded like it was 12 times 30.
Exactly. But again, when you get used to the system not working, you don't think the system gonna work.
But
So
that's
you're
why
gonna
she
keep
said it's her
playing.
first rodeo.
Yeah, you're gonna keep playing the system. That's why she like, oh, they supposed to do this. They supposed to send a counselor out. No, it was different back then. The last time you got evicted, right?
Or that was in Mississippi.
Yeah, you can't be used to getting evicted. You can't make that like your thing where you just know the eviction process that well. So
That's them professional tenants. That's what I call them. I'm a professional landlord too. Look, rent due on the 1st, late after the 3rd, after the 5th, I'm starting the eviction process.
right.
Because on the 6th, I'm going to send you one text.
He said, hey, he was like 100% Rod podcast. Said he pulled her whole car. He said, go pay naughty. He did tell her go pay now. Like if you can pay, go to the front desk and pay. We can make this go away.
Then you heard her say my rent ain't but $700 a month. I got that little so not a $1,400 little, but you really owe 7 times 12, ma'am.
Right.
Plus whatever late fees. He said, I hope those babies don't walk in. Yeah, that's my only thing. The kids, they the only innocent party. But I bet you they fresh though. New J's, new haircut.
Yeah, they gonna walk up fresh in the mug if they do, but
I wonder if she getting child support and FedEx checks. Facts. Where them kids' daddies at? If you doing that hard, they can go stay with them and you go to a 1-bedroom or something.
Right.
She was in an SUV. I thought she said her TVs won't fit in there, but yeah, she was being
combative. Yeah, that I think it was like a Ford Escape or something.
They better let them see some TVs on top.
Yeah, she could have put something in that truck.
She could have put something in her personal, like your personal items, like your ID, your phone. You got to charge your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did pull her whole card. Fast, go get one of them FedEx trucks.
Come back with the FedEx truck.
Yeah, with a crew of people from your shift.
Yep.
And you know what? If she still work at FedEx and she go to work and everybody at her job done seeing this, oh, that got to be embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, somebody said cops ask those clarifying questions just to get the individual to admit they wrongdoings though too. With him asking her that question, I guess.
Yeah. When he was like, she ain't pay
Well,
her
yeah,
rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta take that up with the office though.
But I was gonna move. I'm getting ready to move, but not this fast.
Hold on. So first, so I'm confused. First, I didn't get no notice. Then I don't know where the place at, where the office at. Then it was what did she say? I work from sun up to sundown at FedEx, and I made good
Yeah.
money. Now you was about to move. I just didn't want to move this fast.
Yeah. That again, is she wanted on her own terms because it been that way. Nobody took action, right? So she feel like the judge supposed to walk up to her job and give her the paper and be like, hey, you got 60 days to move out. And then when the 60 days come, she can just pay the money she owe and they get it. Don't work like that. In her mind, that's how she think it's supposed to work.
Yeah, because the landlord don't have to accept your rent at the last minute. Because I'm not. Because then all you gonna do is you gonna start trying to make this a habit.
Right.
Somebody said they not playing with folks no more. Pay the rent or get out. Pretty much.
Yeah.
They said some guy called ASAP Process Service on YouTube be giving folks hell. We gotta check them out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but now, this is what I'm saying, and I'm sorry for cussing because I wasn't raised like this.
You ain't sorry.
This is my thing. I was going to personally myself. I was going to do all this by myself.
I
I
understand
did
that.
not need no help.
I understand it,
Because
but
now I gotta call everybody, and just but people gonna be asking questions and everything.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just tell them something
And then
happened.
them roguish ass over there.
Well, yeah.
This the third
And you got
time.
people sitting around looking to try to go over there and get your
Yeah, they
stuff.
gonna get your stuff.
That's one reason I like to stand outside so I can watch it, at least until I leave. Because people will. They'll run over and grab their TV and be gone.
Hello, Mark Harden here.
He said they'll be running down the street with it on their shoulders.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell her get the stuff. That's why the cop was like, put the stuff in your car. Cause we not staying around. They ain't about to stand around while babysitting your stuff.
They already left. You see, my man's like, y'all don't want to stay. He's like, no. Shook his head, nope. That is the property maintenance. Say apartments near me or something. And that's the Wi-Fi box up for. Stay blessed, still up. Or simply blessed.
They gonna take that down now.
It still ain't touched her room though, I don't think.
Nah, cause her furniture was still in there, and they gonna take the Simply Blessed down last, cause they don't want to get hurt. Yeah.
All that food in the fridge, they just throwing it in the garbage.
All right, now appreciate you.
Now they gone. They about to go to lunch. Like, who? Oh, the closet. They ain't took that room yet. They still giving her time.
Oh yeah. You gotta get her flowers. Oh, it's
They
gone
took her
now.
bed.
I see. Wow.
They quit. This all happened in 40
And
minutes.
it's clean though, cause like the last eviction I had, like they took out like major furniture and stuff, but it was just they took some stuff in bags, like big items and all of that. But it was just so much debris left around on the floor. It's like, damn, it was like shoes and all of that laid around. They cleaned this house out.
Yeah, and then the one that I filmed with my client, They left food in there. It was roaches all, but we got it all clean. It's back ready. So I told her, I was like, going forward, just Section 8. No more regular tenants. I don't care what their story is. Not your problem.
Yeah.
See, it's been 1 hour right now. So if you get done within the next 30 minutes, that says it'll be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I was close to the right.
Yeah.
I wanted that her washing dryer or it came with the apartment.
Probably came with the apartment.
Yeah, the fridge and stove too.
They
Yeah,
checking cabinets and everything. I be going, man.
Huh?
Come on now. They checking cabinets and everything. Like they leaving that house broom clean. Like here, you go in, you still be canned goods in the cabinets, everything. They only taking furniture and
The big stuff.
the big stuff. Yeah, it be all type of stuff in the cabinets, in the basement. It be all clothes in the corner, mildew clothes, all type of stuff.
Disgusting. Yeah, that was the first eviction I went to that I actually was there, and I was like, "Dang, this is good content."
Yeah.
And then my locksmith talking about, "Man, she was nice." I'm like, "See, you won't be getting rent." Talking about she was so sweet and nice. I'm like, "See, you'll be the one she get."
Yep.
They got central air too. They set it up nice and neat.
So they put it by the
This
back.
washer and dryer, do they come with the apartment? It's yours. Okay, just making sure. We'll bring it right on out.
See, she could be lying though.
Yeah.
See, that's when I think the landlord gotta let them know, like, okay, all the appliances fine.
Most of the time, depending on the tenant, I don't even want the appliances. I had one house, a 2-family flat over on Sturtevant. Man, I ain't want none of them appliances in there. I had got them for the tenant when they first rented them. I told the bailiff, I was like, these their appliances, just so they'll sit them out for me, because I didn't want. I didn't feel like dealing with them. Like, man. Only thing they ain't take the stove because they didn't want to disconnect the gas line. But I was like, this ain't my refrigerator.
In their line?
None of that shit in there.
I can't even understand how some people, when they do evictions, they be keeping the stuff. I ain't keeping nothing over here. I don't even want to go in there.
Nah, you got to replace most of that stuff most of the time. I mean, you get some nice clean tenants every now and then. Like this lady was pretty clean. This one of the cleanest ones we didn't see.
Yeah. Well, that other one we seen with the baby wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that bad. They was just a little junky.
Yeah, they was more like hoarders.
They had the broken cabinets though.
These cabinets broke too.
Yeah.
Stove still on. It's still hot. We in her room now. But they waited to her room last and she still ain't grabbed nothing.
Yeah, the flowers gone.
The doors settled down. That rug dirty. Is this 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and her rent was only $700? That's cheap. They quick. Make sure the windows locked. You putting a broom in there? It must be musty in there. Oh, he was checking.
Yeah, you probably got to swap it up so they think.
Oh yeah, so they can break in. Figure it out, bro. I just damn clicking and clapping. It's like, God. They quick though, but this is a quick clean out. Eviction rather.
Yeah, especially all the time they gave her.
But she still ain't grabbing them is what I don't understand.
What's crazy is even worse because they put it in the back parking lot. People gonna be back there easy, just taking it right to their crib.
Yep. House right next door.
Somebody about to pay their rent with her TV.
Facts. It's gonna be right on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Or Zeetman.
Not Jesus. What's the one that had the TV show on 8 Mile?
Oh yeah. Was it Detroit Pine or something like that?
Yeah. Half Jury alone, something like that. I like to make rent great again. And put down a t-shirt.
Yeah. They sweeping, man. Shit.
Yeah, they doing good.
I wonder how much we gotta look up some rental properties in Memphis. If this how I go down, then I don't know about not getting paid for a year, but
Yeah, they do a good job.
yeah, if they clean out like this, and if you can afford to have rental property and only charge 700, I can imagine what the cost of the property. So I'm gonna have to look into. So I got people down in Memphis, but I never thought about investing down there.
Yeah, I remember I used to know a wholesale lady down there. She used to be doing good. It's like 18, 19. They price was cheap, like kind of how Detroit was. I don't know if it still is though.
All right.
But shit, let me know. I'll go down there with you. I got friends from school.
Yeah.
She could
I'm gonna pull up some data and see what's popping down there.
Yeah, let me know. She could leave her car back there and sleep near her stuff and still connect to Wi-Fi. Who Wi-Fi? Cause they about to unplug that Wi-Fi too. Everything must go, even the little Febreze that's in the wall. I mean, that was clean. It don't even look like they got to paint.
No.
They got to go in there with the mop and disinfect. And next thing to move on and put some more blinds up, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, that was a clean eviction. I ain't never seen it sweeping.
Yeah, they actually care. But I see how they paint over the plugs down there. You can't do that up here.
Nah. Unless the tenant painted.
Yeah, that's a failed inspection. And they got that watching right out already.
Yeah, she been gone.
But where's she at? Oh, they do got to paint that kitchen a little bit. And it came with the appliance with the dishwasher burger and it's good for $700.
Right.
Mold on the wall.
I ain't even gonna lie. If I'm the landlord, I'd be happy to get my house back in this condition, and that's it.
Hell
That you
yeah.
got to deal with.
All they got to do is fix them cabinets, clean that dirty stove, like clean the fridge out, maybe the dishwasher. Go in there, do some good disinfecting, replace them blinds that's broke. That look like that's it.
Yeah.
They already changed the locks. I don't know if they changed the locks on the back door. They ain't sure that.
Yeah, the guy changed a lot earlier.
Yeah, I saw him doing the front one. I didn't know if he did the back one, but I assume he did. You know everybody outside watching.
Yeah. Well, this ain't her first rodeo. She got a couple more to go, probably. Yeah.
Hell no.
That was pretty. That was a pretty easy one. Aside from him dealing with her, you know what I'm saying, trying to come in the way she did. But I don't know. I ain't never seen no bailiff give somebody that much time to just talk and do all of that. And she
Yeah.
didn't even don't even seem like she bothered to try to put anything in her car.
Nothing. I'm like, girl, you ain't gonna put your personal items in there. No, the birth certificate of the kids, yours, some chargers for the phones, some
But if she
canned
ain't paid,
food.
if she ain't paid rent in a year, she probably got money stacked. She probably can go buy all that stuff tomorrow.
Facts. Cause 7 times 12 is what? That's 8,400 she got put up.
Yep.
Or she should let you know.
And she
Miami.
probably gonna go get somebody 2,100 to move in and still have another 6 grand left over.
Cause now that the eviction done, I wonder when do it show on her record? Do it show immediately?
Yeah, they probably depending. I don't know how they system work, but as soon as it get filed, it probably was showing up on a record. So
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, damn,
she probably went and had already put money on the place somewhere else, or was moving in with somebody and was just like thought this was gonna take a little bit longer and she can get her stuff out before it happened.
cause she was tripping, but not for real. Cause all the
Yeah,
solutions they gave her, it wasn't good enough. He like, well, call the number. She claims she called, but they ain't answering the phone. I don't believe that. Cause at
yeah,
least an automated thing would have came up. She could have left a message. Then the police was like, well, you can go to the front office and pay it. I don't even know. Or no, I think the guy said that first. I don't know where is that. You know, I work at FedEx. I work from sun up to sundown. That
right.
wasn't good enough. So I don't know. Somebody said, "Damn, this video got 300,000 views in 2 days." Facts.
Damn.
I don't know if you want to watch the other one. That other one you sent me, that one's 50 minutes.
Yeah, we probably can watch that next time. That one, I watched part of that one. That was hilarious.
All right, I'll put it up for the next one. I guess
All
just let
right,
me know what day. I bet
all
she put
right.
a bottle of liquor in her
That
car.
that that one hilarious. That one hilarious. Somebody said, I
Hell
bet you
no.
bottle of liquor in the car.
Yeah, and then Milo's.
Yeah, she had to put. She got something mixed with that Milo's though.
Yeah, whatever that was next. It was a bottle of liquor next to it. I don't know what it was though. Probably was some Tito's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Heck, you know. Well, thanks again for doing this. We got to figure out what day, I guess, and just start doing them.
Yeah, we gonna pick a day and do them on a regular basis and how the videos lined up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like the fact because like I don't know about you, I got so many like clients that want to start investing. They want, you know what I'm saying? Even the people that I got that got rental properties, they haven't been through the eviction process yet. And then, you know, tenants need to understand too, like this is how it looks on the other side. And now, you know, before nothing was on camera, so you didn't have that experience unless you actually went through it. So now it's like, okay, I need to be paying attention when these court dates come up. This is what it's gonna look like when they show up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
And
we
then
still,
it gotta
you
be
know,
embarrassing too, though, because somebody that boy, like the guy said, this boy got 300,000 views in 2 days. Somebody seen it that know you.
yeah, one of your coworkers. And then like here, like it surprised me, like how many people, you know, here we gotta have a dumpster there like the day before, at least the morning of. Like if the bailiff come, that dumpster not there, they ain't even gonna start the eviction. So it surprised me how many people are in a house. They didn't have court notices, they didn't had all type of notices, and that dumpster is there, and you show up and they be like, oh, the eviction today? Like it's a big ass dumpster in front of your house.
You didn't order that got there the night before.
Yeah, and you knew the judge gave you 30 days to vacate. And then you got to notice when the writ was issued. So the dumpster is there for a reason. So I just think it's good that both sides actually see this and how it plays out. Because some landlords don't even understand how the process go when the bailiff come out. They think they can just show up and start putting stuff out. I'm like, it don't work like that.
Good point. They said I think this is going to happen a lot. This Elon Musk in Detroit, rents are continuing to go up, and I don't either. Like Detroiters is complaining about 1,500 a month rent, and I was like, y'all ain't never left Detroit because that's nothing compared to these other places.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Detroit,
everybody gonna get pushed out to the like the borderline cities where the housing stock is not as good. So like using a 3-bedroom brick bungalow or colonial paying, 900 or 1,100 a month, you're gonna end up in a city where you got like a 3-bedroom frame ranch with no basement, right?
yep.
For 1,100, 1,200 a month. So it's it's already happening. It's just a slow boil, so people don't realize it's happening
You know
until
where else I'm seeing rent high too?
you see.
Brightmo.
Yeah,
Rent getting high in Brightmore now.
yeah, because once people start buying them properties up and they start renting and they seeing like, hey, we got more demand than supply, you don't have a choice. And then the higher the cost it is to acquire the properties, the more you got to charge for rent for it to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Cause I seen the house on Plainview. And what's that little burger joint? What's that, Schoolcraft in Greenfield or Evergreen?
Hmm.
It's a whatever the little burger joint, the little mini ones or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a house over there on Plainview. I saw the rent was like 1,300, 1,400. It was rehabbed. It looked nice, but it was still on Plainview and Schoolcraft.
Yeah, we was selling a house in Southfield. Guy called me to sell one of his rental properties in Southfield. That lady been there 12 years, and it was a 3-bedroom frame house. She had been there 12 years, paying $900 a month for rent. And I kid you not, we was talking about, I was explaining to her how long it was going to take to sell and to close. I said, you probably going to have about 90 days before you have to move. And she was like, man, I just hate to leave my house. And I was like, it's not your house. But in her mind, it was. And I was like, I was telling him, I was like, I'm letting you know now. She only paying 900 a month for rent because he didn't care because he only paid like 30,000 for it
Oh,
years ago.
he made his money back.
Yeah, so that's like the only tenant he had left after he sold all his properties back in like 2018. So he didn't realize like a house, he couldn't even understand why people was charging 1,500 a month for a house like that. And I was like, she gonna have sticker shock. She not gonna be able to find nothing for $900 outside of the city. And we had a hard time getting her out for closing.
That what
But
y'all had to evict her?
no, she ended up moving. She just kept saying, I can't find nothing. I was like, I told him on day one when I found out how much she was paying, I was like, she not gonna move as soon as you think she is. Like,
This was in Detroit or in the Bird?
no, this was in Southfield.
Oh,
Cause
900 in Southfield? Oh no.
yeah, for one, I was telling them first what's gonna happen, she gonna want to stay in Southfield. And that's not gonna happen. She's not gonna be able to afford Southfield because in her mind, she hadn't moved anywhere for over a decade, so she didn't have a reason to even think about what their current rental rates was because she hadn't been in the market. I said she gonna have to move back to the city if she can find something. And yeah, when it was time to close, I was like,
It ain't gonna be like that house was.
yeah. So yeah, so you got a lot of people out here still paying under 1,000 in the city, and when it's time for them to move, it's sticker shock.
But if he bought that house for 30 grand in Southfield, he bought that on the steal even 12 years ago.
Yeah, he brought that house. It was messed up. He brought it, fixed it up, rented that boy out in less than a week once it was together, and he been renting it for 900 ever since to her. You know what I'm saying? After about 4 years, he made all his money back, and he was good. That's why he never went up on the rent. And she was on time every month. She never missed a payment. So
Yeah, 900 a month. I know
no,
somebody that was paying 800 a month a couple years ago. Their rent got increased to 1,300 and they couldn't keep up.
yeah, yep.
Oh, she said she's got one in bright mode. I might do it. Yeah, you gonna get it. I warned people about this when they were crying for $20 hour minimum wage. The cost of everything was going to wipe that pay increase away.
Yep.
Go get you a mortgage. Your mortgage might be $700.
Yeah, the tide rised all together. Like people don't understand that. You can't get more money and not pay more money. It's a lag effect. So if wages go up, that means people gonna spend more money than the supply is, and eventually they're gonna have to charge more for the supply because they gotta keep producing it at a faster rate, and then eventually the cost of everything go up. Because I mean, I remember minimum wage was $4.25 an hour, but you could buy a candy bar for a quarter. So of course, you look where we at. It just goes up. It's called inflation for a reason. So
All right, somebody on Instagram said we only charge $675 right now for a West Side brick 3-bedroom essential air. No fucking way.
yeah,
Section 3-bedroom is up to like 1,600.
look, if you only charging $675, God bless you, and them tenants better not complain about nothing.
Nothing.
They better praise you and thank you and stay there. They should be paying you like 6 months in advance every time they get a tax return.
Yo, they said the house on Snowden between Puritan and Schaefer. Ain't no way over there. That's part of that's the other side of Bagley.
Yeah, like Fitzgerald area somewhere over there.
Fitzgerald booming.
Is it a flat you charging $675 for? That's what I want to know.
That's still too
Even
low.
then, that's cheap.
That's cheap. Anything in the city is low unless you in a senior citizen housing.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing flats no more, unless you like in a real. It's a few areas, but I'm not even seeing flats like under 800 a month.
And not if you're on the first floor gonna be at least 900 to 1,200.
Because the reason I'm not seeing flats no more, because for one, the property taxes is higher than what they were several years ago, and the landlord paying the water. You know what I'm saying? The tenant's paying the lights and gas, but the landlord paying the water. So you can't even break even if you bought a 2-family flat in the past 5 or 6 years. You can't even break even paying $675. I mean, charging $675 per unit.
Yeah, that's crazy. $675. They better not call me about Nathaniel.
Yeah.
If it's broke, you fix it, because apparently I can't afford to fix anything because I'm only charging you $675.
Them the ones when you go to court with them the ones you're not gonna get a hard time getting an eviction. The biggest problem people gonna have is where they gonna go. The $675. That's roommate prices. You got 2 or 3 people staying in a house together paying $675 each.
They gonna have to go back home and live in somebody's basement for that, and that's you paying, helping with the bills. All right, somebody said, is the eviction process the same for a tenant on Section 8? Yeah.
Yeah, the eviction process is the eviction process regardless. The only variance you get is depending on what city it's in, because different courts work. They might have different timelines. So some cities are a little bit more lenient towards the tenant, and then some cities, and depending on what county it's in and all of that, some it really depends on what courts you're in. But the process is the exact same, regardless of how they pay, if they Section 8 or not.
Yeah. Somebody said the lady, she said they don't complain. They're awesome tenants. Our hearts is too big. Girl, them hearts gonna be broke. That's what they gonna be.
Hey, look, but this is the thing. Like you got landlords that brought when the market was down and the cost of the house was extremely cheap. They can do that, right? But those landlords nowadays are far and few, because most of them in the past 5 years start selling their houses once they realize how much they was worth. Then the new landlords that start buying after like 2019, they can't afford to charge $675 for nothing.
She said they've been owning this house for 20 years. Okay, so that explains it.
That explains it. Yeah.
So that house been paid for.
They already. Yeah, that house paid for. You can afford to do that.
I still.
But we here to let you know you probably can at least get $950 for that.
At least go up $200-300. Like.
Yep.
God.
But that consistent income on time where you can count on it, sometimes it's worth more than the higher rent, depending on what it is. But I would have did like an increase every year, maybe at least $20 or $30 every year to where it would have caught up with inflation. Because the city ain't charging you the same taxes. Like your
Facts. The
taxes,
water bill ain't the same.
yeah, your insurance gonna keep going up. So you got to keep pace with inflation. But whatever is working for you, especially if you don't have a mortgage, keep doing it.
My only thing is, only time I could see myself maybe doing that if it's a senior. But I gotta have like
Yeah,
20 other houses to kind of offset that with me doing my one good blessing.
yeah, that's true.
That's the only way I could do that. But you other able-bodied people, market rate.
Yeah, I don't want to have a house and just be breaking even just to say I own a property. And even if it's adding to my net worth, the risk of having a house, it needs to cash flow positive for it to make sense for me personally. That's
I agree.
I know people they'll say, I'll buy a house and even if it only cash flow $50 a month, and maybe it got $80,000 in equity. Well, you only go that equity only matter when you're using it, right? But just to have it on your balance sheet to say, oh, I got another 80,000 in net worth, yeah, that can easily get wiped away because if you can't maintain the property, that 80,000 can get wiped away easily because all you need is the tenant to not pay you for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
So
Cause like on Big Orange, I'm cash flowing almost 1,400 a month.
yeah, and
Cause
that's
I'm
what.
only paying because I own it free and clear. And I well no, let me take that. I'm gonna say 1,100 because I do owe on the SBA. But that's still
Right.
good.
Yeah, 1,100 is good
I said I'd sell it, somebody bring me 250 and have it today.
today. Like,
Today. It's free and clear. But not it ain't gonna be free and clear now because all the programs I be posting, right? As a landlord, when you rent Section 8 or low income, you can apply as the landlord for the property. So I'm about to get the sewer line fixed, and I'm in the process now with that DTE program. And I don't even tell my clients about this because this is something you have to pay me for.
right,
Basically, we going in houses and updating the furnace, the AC. If it ain't got AC, we adding it, insulating the house, putting roofs on the houses. What else we doing? New hot water tanks. I'm not giving that to everybody
right.
because y'all gonna mess it up. So like people who are my subscribers, they know about it. When I start my Patreon, they'll know about it, and then my clients who pay me to like consult them, they'll know about it. I do the paperwork for them and everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of programs out there for landlords, and especially if you're doing any type of low income housing. There's
Mhm.
tax incentives. There's a lot that you can do with that, especially when you get into multifamily housing.
Yeah, so we gotta talk because like with Big Red, it's a grant. I missed the deadline because it was just when I found out about it, it was just too much paperwork, and I know I won't get it done in a week. But it was for up to $3 million, and I'm like, y'all give me $3 million. I'm Section 8 everything because now that's affordable, and
Right.
I'm building. I'm just gonna buy lots and drop prefabs on them for $3 million.
Yep.
I'm gonna rehab what I already got. Everything else gonna be brand new construction, and I bet you my shit gonna ring like that.
Yeah, because the city, most cities, well, at least Detroit is. I can't say most, but most of your urban cities is a shortage of affordable housing because everything's getting brought up and people getting priced out, and it just don't it socially is it doesn't look good to put the low income people out because they're getting priced out. So they want a certain percentage of affordable housing so people don't get displaced and removed.
Yeah, because I was gonna start a nonprofit and doing that way, but so that class me and your boy in, I
Yep.
talked to my counselor because we get like a coach or whatever, and I was telling her about it. She was like, "Well, I don't suggest you do a nonprofit because of this, that, and the other dude." I forgot what she called it to do, but it actually made sense. Because with
Mhm.
nonprofit, I guess there's so many different stipulations. But I think I'm gonna go and assume the name right now just so I got it. But I know somebody know what I got to do because it's like I'm right there, like I could touch it because there's no way I should be paying out of pocket to rehab my houses, especially after I went to the damn Mr.
Yeah,
development
that's
meeting.
what I was gonna say. Look at all the Mr. stuff.
Yeah, because when I went up there, but they were saying I needed a nonprofit. But some people saying I do, I don't. I think I'm gonna just get it anyway, and then if it don't work, I can always dissolve it and
Yeah,
just do it that way.
it's a way you got to do it with your nonprofit, and it's a lot of red tape. That's why I tell people like get with the. Sometimes you got to pay people to help you with that stuff, right? And they can set up all your entities the right way based on what you're trying to do.
Now I ain't got no problem with that. The other issue
Yeah.
with that is people be lying. They say they can do this and do that, and they don't know what they talking about. I'm not about to give you 2-3 grand. You don't know what you're doing. And
Right.
somebody told me, they was like, "Hey, just pay legal Zoom," and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I'm just gonna pay them a call a day. And LegalZoom was charging way less than you want to give me 2-3 grand for. Cause it's this one grant I'm applying for is due next Friday. It says for profit and non-profit too, but I got a meeting with them tomorrow at 2. But this one for like up to 5 million. It's some foundation to help, cause now I'm switching over to energy efficiency stuff. It's
Yep.
so much money to make your houses energy efficient, especially in Michigan and Detroit, cause we're such an older city. So if
Yeah.
you're gonna give me all the money for that, that's my windows, my insulation, my doors, my plumbing fixtures, what else? The appliances, the plumbing. That's basically all the mechanicals. Then all I
Yeah.
would have to pay for technically would be the carpentry.
Yep. All your mechanicals, and windows, doors, all of that, because the housing stock so old, it wasn't built. Most of these homes wasn't built to be energy efficient.
Facts. Not at all. So like I'm getting my website redone right now. That's this British company. I seen a IG ad because I deliberately talk certain things into my phone so it can only show up certain stuff.
Yeah.
So the ad showed up, and they it's all AI generated, and they using AI for the like this young so cold. I can't wait till my site go live. They started working on it like in December, but I'm
Okay.
switching to where I'm still a GC as construction, but my main focus is gonna be the energy side because it's too much money. They got rebates for Detroit homeowners to get up to like 15-20 grand free work on their house to make your house energy efficient.
Yep.
Like it's just so much money out here, and every house gonna qualify because our city old.
And they've been doing like I remember, um, I forgot it was like since the 80s they used to have that program like a weatherization program. Like
Yeah,
if you was renting your house out to somebody that was like on welfare or they rent was vendor, they used to come out and do all of like the weather stripping. They would replace certain windows and doors. They would do stuff to your furnace. Them programs been around forever. It's just now that with technology and the way like different materials and stuff are now, and then the housing stock, those programs just evolved to be bigger and better. So it's money out there for both sides. It's just people got to know about it and do the research.
but see, this my issue with that. People will know about it and won't fill out the paperwork.
But that's the thing we talk about all the time. Like most people don't even have their paperwork together properly to even apply for them programs. Like when you think like even the program y'all in, the contractors, right? Man,
Mm-hmm.
I told six contractors about that when I first heard about it, and then only two of y'all in there that at least that I know of, right? But everybody was like, man, I ain't got all my paperwork together. I don't have my L's. I don't have my
They help you though.
invoices. You said
If you
what?
don't, in the class that we in, if you don't have that, they help you.
I know, but most people didn't even want to try because they was scared they would get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Or they was embarrassed. And I'm like, man, you gotta have your paperwork right to go after the big money.
Listen, the class we in, they asked us too, is there any? Cause we can refer people.
Yep.
So I
Okay.
like if people want to do this class, I'm only referring people that I know gonna show up and do. Cause this class is like damn near a year. We started in October. We not over to like May or June.
Oh wow.
And then they helping us get pre-approved to get 300,000. So I'm
Yep.
in that phase. And then they got a whole online portal you can go in. They got I forgot how many different courses in there to watch, but it's a bunch. It took me like a month to go through all of them because you got to finish that to get try to get the money. It's sponsored by like Invest Detroit, Gilbert Foundation. Like there's some big folks, and then they got people from the organization that be coming to talk to us. Like this, how you do this how you do that. If you want to go at the like they had somebody from Bart Mello there. Like we love for y'all to come bid on some of these projects. We'll help you throughout the bid phase. It's like the help is there. Like I don't understand why people be talking all this junk about Detroit business. They really do good stuff for Detroit business in Detroit, especially black and brown business. Like it's
You know
too much
that
fire.
you know what it is. The help is there, but people mindset is not there. It's like sometimes we approach stuff like we're already defeated. Because to be honest, a lot of times we felt like we was kept out of a lot of things. But really, in this day and age, and I'm not gonna say is no discrimination, but it's so much out there for us, and a lot of people just won't even shoot their shot. Like, all right,
Yeah.
get your paperwork together. Like at some point in time, you're gonna need your entity set up properly. You're gonna need your license, right? If you're a builder, you're gonna need your builder's license. You're gonna need to know your trades. You need to know a little bit of stuff. Then you gotta have your accounting together, right? Because some of them contracts you get, like even me as a broker, when we was getting all them like bank foreclosure contracts, like with HUD and Fannie Mae, they
Mhm.
wanted to see our books. They wanted to know that we can handle the business because we had to spend so much money up front. And then they would reimburse us 45, 60 days later. So they weren't going to give us 30 properties a week to list if we couldn't afford to pay to have all the properties rekeyed within a week and have the lawns cut and all of that. And then they reimburse us. So some of us didn't have the money all up front, but we had our paperwork together and we were structured enough to where we say, okay, I can float this project for 2 months, enough so that I can get reimbursed and then put that money back into the properties. So maybe you didn't get 30 properties a week to start out. Maybe you only got 10. So some people just, when they give you business, they want to know that you can handle it financially. They're not going to give you 50% deposit up front all the time. They want to know that you can float the job.
Mhm. That's true. Well, I think we really in our own way as a people, and I don't understand it. And then people be like, "Why I didn't know?" You have a phone. Everybody got a phone with Google, Safari, insert program here. But like you said, it's about the mentality. Because if you don't have the brain to know to put whatever the question is you got in the Google, then how you gonna find out? And then I think we also got to stop second guessing ourselves. I think a lot of
Yeah.
stuff be self inflicted. Like there's nothing you can never tell me I can't do something.
Right.
Never. I might can't do it at the moment, but
Yeah.
I will do it. And
But
I
some,
think I don't know if that's how people been raised. That's how my family taught me. 'Cause when I first told my family this what I wanted to do, they sat me down. They like, look, Asia, if you gonna do this, we got your back. But what you ain't gonna do is keep talking about what you shoulda, coulda, woulda, and what you gonna do. Like my family big on that.
yeah,
So
some people, you've been rejected so much in life or whatever it is you've been dealing with that you that's what you come to expect. But I mean, even a tenant, like sometimes we know how to research stuff, we just research the wrong stuff. Like the tenant knew the eviction process, she knew how to call Alexa and get the help she needed, right? So that same energy can be applied to something that's really going to take you over the top, that's going to help you out. But we gotta we gotta abuse a relationship with ourselves where we keep telling ourselves we can't do something.
yeah, I think they got to do with a lot of self reflecting and but you never know people's story, what they've been through. They might have had a negative Nancy in their life the whole time, so that play a part in it too. So
Yep,
I
I'm
don't
a victim of it too. Like I keep telling myself I can't get a 6-pack. I know I can if I really wanted to.
You got to put the cheeseburgers down, Reg, in the
Yeah,
comments.
that Milo's, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that Milo's, I knew exactly what it was. That's why I ain't
I
got the
feel me because
six
every
pack.
time I go down south, I'm going to Waffle House. Now I done got better because I'm trying to get some more weight off. Because
I ain't
before I
even
go to Waffle House every day,
nah
twice
nah
a day. Now I go like if I'm down south a week, I might go twice. That's
nah
progression.
nah. I ain't passing up the Waffle House.
I ain't passing up either, but I'm just not going as much. Instead of eating my waffle and my toast, I'm just gonna eat my waffle.
Nah. Yeah. Speak for yourself. I feel like if I made the effort to get to any state with a Waffle House, I deserve to eat Waffle House every day that I'm there.
Have you ever drove to Toledo to go? I have.
Yep, I drove to Toledo. I drove to before we had Chick-fil-A, we used to have this conference, a regional conference for Keller Williams. It would be like in Perrysburg, Ohio. I used to always want to go to that conference so I can go to Chick-fil-A.
I feel
I
you.
mean, yeah, some stuff is just a staple. I ain't giving up the Waffle House. I only get to eat it like once or twice a year. So when I'm there,
I ain't
it's
gonna tell that lie. I'm
great.
always south. That was my first stop when I went to see my dad the other day. Waffle House. And
Yeah.
I be having coupons because I'm on everybody's email list. And then my other stop gonna be Zaxby's because down south sweet tea be Big Mama back there with the turkey arms.
Yeah.
That tea be hidden.
Yeah, I cut back on the sweet tea though. And a
I
pop
did
every
too.
now and then.
I still drink it, so I make sure I drink like a nice gallon of water behind it. Instead of me going to keep refilling my cup up every day, I might
Right.
go every 2 days.
Okay.
Progression. Driving to Toledo for Waffle House, I used to drive out to Belleville for Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Cracker Barrel ain't no, well, they do got good pancakes.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel. What's one? What's that? That's not Roseville. Out by 94, going towards where
I think that's
94.
Rosefield. This on like 12 off 12 Mile and Little Mac or something.
Yeah, over there. I used to hit that one up.
I like Cracker Barrel, but it's too before civil rights to me.
Yeah.
it's just too much.
I like Waffle House because it's simple. You sit down, you order your food. The menu's short. You ain't got to do a lot of guesswork. You get your food and you out of there. You
The
know
All
what I'm
Star
saying?
was 11.75 though. It was just 6 something doing right before COVID hit.
Yeah, because the price of eggs went up like rent.
And I'm gonna take a picture when I go back next week. The All Star was 11.75 plus 50 cents per egg.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Scramble whale.
That's why Dearborn allow you 12 chickens now.
Facts. I definitely be off them same big back and tell. Listen, I'm such my mother's child. Like I see a recipe, like I'm about to go make that on all the like foodie TikToks and stuff I follow, and I go right and make it.
My wife a food, she cooks everything. When we go overseas, anywhere we go out of the country, she coming back with all the recipes, and I know what I'm gonna eat that following month. Like everything. She was smuggling seasonings back from Morocco, all type of stuff. I'm like, what's that smell to the bag? She had all type of stuff. I'm like, man.
I ain't mad at it. My mama used to take. So I remember one time we went to go visit my sister, and she put some collard greens in her suitcase, and I was like, "Mom, don't do that, because they gonna think it's weed." And that's exactly what happened. They went through the bag, left a little note in there, like this was checked by. I'm like, I told you they gonna go in your bag, bro, when they seen them greens.
That's crazy.
I'm like, they ain't got greens in Mississippi. Well, they wasn't on sale like they was up here. You don't know. We didn't even go. She used to have greens in her suitcase. The Swanson chicken broth, so you can make the dressing. Look, that's my no judgment.
That's why you gotta do road trips. Can't nobody tell you what you can't bring.
True, but then they want to bring the whole South. Like every time I drive out this summer, my great aunt, make sure you come out here and get my 20 because I need some watermelons. Girl, keep your little 20. I'm gonna bring them anyway, but still, keep your little 20.
Yeah, that's funny.
They crazy. Well, this was a good one, man. Thanks again, Reg. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was a good one. We got to figure out what day we gonna do it so we can try to be consistent.
Yeah, because it's a lot of them. So we between the actual court cases when they're in court, and I still got to show you the other 2 judges that I like. You're gonna like their episodes.
For sure. Cause the one we watched, I'm like, dog, this one that was in my what to watch later thing. After you watch something to show up, and I had liked it, so I won't forget to go back and look at it.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
good.
said you got to get some magnolia sausage when you down south. I don't know what those are.
Magnolia sausages. Is that in New Orleans?
That's what I'm assuming. That sounds like pork. I don't eat that. I don't eat that. That swine.
New
My
Orleans got some good food down there. Jeez, OP.
man, I go to New Orleans. I know I need to lose 20 before I go
Yeah.
because I'm putting on 30.
You gotta when you go to New Orleans, you almost just you gotta drink and stay buzzed so you can fool yourself to think you're not eating that much. Like you just gotta be out of it and just go by restaurants like I don't even remember eating there. Like
That's
them
funny.
beignets, man, they had a little powder, what was that powdered sugar on them? Cafe Le Monde, whatever it's called.
Yeah, especially when they hot up that grease. Yes, I need two.
Man, jeez.
That just
Yeah,
be good with a fresh cappuccino. What?
yeah.
That I can't eat shrimp no more because I'm allergic. But that po' boy, I just get the they got a vegan one time. It's all right. Or I get the chicken one, and then I just tell them to put my little roast beef giblet gravy on the side so I could dip.
When I go to New Orleans, don't give me nothing vegan, nothing fat free, and nothing sugar free. I want I want all my calories. That's where I came from.
It's a
I-
spot I want to go to. Willie Mae's Chicken. Dog, I heard so much good. The best Popeyes I ever had was in New Orleans because that's where it come from. And it
yeah,
was like the old school assembly line, like a cafeteria. Woo, that Popeyes was hidden.
that's one place. Every now and then you go somewhere and people be raving about the food or a certain restaurant, and then you go and you be like, "Oh, it's all right," or it ain't all of that, right? I
No, not
I,
here.
I haven't had a bad meal or dish or anything in New Orleans. Like everything I ate in New Orleans was slapping.
Look,
From the
when I first went to Mardi Gras, I was in college, so I went with some of my friends from New Orleans. Every place we went to was like, I think I need to go in here with a gun. But
yeah,
the food, dog, it was the food good when you see them red tablecloths and them old school red church looking chairs with the black on the back. I was like,
yeah.
yes, I'm to everything.
Or when you go to like a restaurant, it ain't like in the middle of the city part or something, and you
Yeah.
go to the restaurant and it's not really a parking lot. It's like people just kind of found somewhere to move their car
It's
to.
old gravel or dirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the best food right there. You be like, all right, we should have
And
Ubered it.
what else be good food when they be like, ain't no customizations. And
Yup,
like and they in the back arguing and cussing, like and they ain't no, hey, how you doing? What you want? How can I
yup.
help
Other
you?
other dudes in the back sitting on crates under the tree.
Facts.
Yeah, and they only accept cash.
But that's how I know my Waffle House gonna be good. Somebody out back smoking, no teeth, gold teeth,
Yup.
or if they got a one of them, but you can tell she grew up around black people and she got like some box braids or something. My food gonna be hitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be slapping there.
Somebody said attitude always got the best food. Facts. But see, that's what I
Yeah.
be telling people about Detroit. Detroit got very good food. Our customer service is trash.
Right.
That's the only problem. We got horrible customer service, but the food be hidden.
Yeah. Waffle House gonna be good when all the employees be talking to each other. Like somebody take your order and then they start ignoring you and they just be talking to each other like you ain't there. Like
Facts.
Billy was over last night. Like,
Every
like
time it be a fight in Waffle House, people always send it to me. And this one guy was sitting there. I don't know if you seen the video. It went hella viral. He was sitting there tearing them grits up, and they was in the back fighting like hell. And he just sitting there laughing, like, "Damn, these grits surely is good." That would be me. I'm not moving. I pay for these grits.
yeah.
That would be me.
That's
New Orleans Popeyes had me in the check. Man, New Orleans Popeyes, the best. I don't know why the recipe there. I guess because that's where the OG went at, but that buffet ain't no joke. Cheap viewers on. Oh, okay, that sounds like spam.
yeah. I ain't
Somebody,
know they had a Popeyes buffet though.
yeah, it got like it's like a cafeteria line. I think it's on Canal. What's that? Canal Street, I think.
Canal.
I ain't,
Okay.
I ain't been in years, but it's there. I think this. I went to this breakfast spot called Two Sisters something. Slap grits came already with cheese. Wasn't even an option to take it out. Yes, two
Right.
please. One for here, one to go. What's my other plot spot? Parkway Po' Boys. Got to go there. That sweet tea be sweet 10. They ain't measure no shit.
Yeah.
They just pour. They just pouring. Bourbon. Yeah, I know it's on Canal or something like
Yeah.
that. That boy was hitting. Now I gotta go to New Orleans. I ain't been there since 2018.
Food travelers.
I'm just gonna go to eat. Why you here? Food.
Yeah. That's a whole show in itself.
Bet we take the camera guy. That'd be good.
Yeah.
You know what other show I like watching? Carnival Eats. That skinny white man be eating up some food.
Oh
You
yeah.
ever watched it?
No, I seen that might have been the one I ran across. I was seeing somebody that was traveling. No, that was a different show. It was somebody he was going around to like a bunch of mom and pop restaurants.
Oh, you
and
talking about
eating their
Triple D?
food. I think that was it. Yeah.
The guy with the spiky hair, he be like in a real clean red old school.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
Triple
he
D.
go out to like all the mom and pop shops like in crazy like cities and little small towns.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, you
Okay.
gotta watch Carnival Eats. That white boy is hilarious. He be tearing, especially when he get to the black Carnival cook people. He be acting a
Yeah.
fool. I be rolling. Like me and my daddy be sitting there watching that because that'll be when it be on. It be like 10 episodes back to back.
Okay. I'm gonna check
You'll
that
do it
out.
like that. Carnival Eats be having me cracking up. Trying to see where else got good. Memphis got pretty alright food. Atlanta got
Yeah,
good food.
Memphis got some good food.
Atlanta
Some
got
good
good food.
barbecue and all of that. Yeah.
Trying to think where else I had good food at. That's all I could think of. But New Orleans is my number. That's one of my favorite cities other than Detroit.
Yeah, New Orleans is hands down the best. Then I want to say Memphis got some good barbecue. People say Chicago, but I just wasn't. I've ate some good food in Chicago. I just wasn't that impressed. Like it wasn't nothing I felt like I couldn't get here.
Yeah, cause they got corned beef. I don't know if it tastes the same. They pizza is different, but cause they do deep dish, but it's pie. We deep dish square.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, I haven't had any pizza there that I was like, oh, this is it. And every time I go, I try some pizza and I'd be like, nah, this ain't it neither. Like it didn't really stand out to me like people hype it up.
Yeah, there's a pizza spot I went to. It was vegan. It was actually good, but and I love Garrett's popcorn. Now I'm gonna go. I still got my tens, and I go and like, go top me off. Thank you.
Yeah. Now that was good. It was some food I had when they had what was that food festival they have? The Chicago Taste Fest.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring the Detroit one back. That shit used to be a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need to bring the Detroit, especially with Detroit food scene boom like it is. I think it would do very well.
Oh yeah.
Cause growing up, that was the high school summer thing. Cause they used to have like Frankie Beverly and Maze be performing all type of stuff.
Yep.
What a time! I think they're gonna bring it back.
All
right, y'all. I think that's it.
All right. So on the next one, we'll line up some videos to watch, and we'll set a date where it's a regular date where we're gonna be on here.
For sure. I think I'm gonna start a separate channel and then just download these and upload them on there.
Okay. Cool.
And, so I can keep it separate because hopefully I should be monetized soon because I'm at almost like 7,000 subs. I think my views got to be consistent or something. It was saying.
Yeah, so many uploads and so many views. So y'all got to tell y'all friends to tell a friend to like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm horrible at that because you're supposed to tell people to put where they from in the comment. I just be on here talking. I got to do better with that.
Oh yeah.
For sure. All right, tell the wife I said what up though. And you coming Friday?
I'm gonna be in Myrtle Beach golfing.
Boo, you gonna be in the sun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be golfing. I know, right? I'm gonna be making some money. They be mad at me. They be like, you be sandbagging. I think your handicap is low. I'll be like, no, sometimes I have bad games too. I have a bad round. But no, I'm gonna be out here this summer for real. We was playing before, and now that we getting better, But
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna hear me talking some big shit.
Are you talking about with golf?
Yeah, cause people be like, Reggie, you so humble. I be like, you just don't know me on a golf course. And I ain't even that good yet. Like I'm good. I'm good enough to be dangerous, but I ain't good. But I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel like I'm good. So I'm
My guy
looking forward.
Daddy and his friends, they be traveling, playing golf like that too. They be everywhere.
Yeah, yep. That's how you do it though, because it's fun. And it's even better for me because my wife plays, so we travel and play, and then I got all my boys that golf. So it's like wherever we go from now on, we take our clubs with us and we're gonna have a ball.
That's
Oh,
what's up. Enjoy. I'm
oh
trying to
yeah.
see where I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna take my little cousin to Dominican Republic because I ain't been using my Hilton Rewards account, so they sent me a crazy deal, all inclusive. I'm like, this is probably where we're gonna go this summer
Yep.
because
Take
I like
take
travel around the budget.
I said take all the trips you can and enjoy life while you can. That's what I've been telling people.
Listen, I ain't work all this hard just to look at the money
Yeah.
for
Because we
sure.
already proved, like we was talking about earlier, the next generation, half the time they don't even know what to do with this stuff. If it ain't cash money, if it's property, if you ain't leave no detailed instructions, it's they gonna be selling the stuff, losing it for taxes and all of that. So
Yeah. Like this year, my top 3 goals for business, I got the 3 T's: set up my trust, my trademark, and pay some more property taxes off. So
yeah,
I'm doing the 3 T's this year. I'm like, I've been sitting with my truck getting stolen. I ain't never get another vehicle yet. I just been driving this free family Toyota Camry that's paid off. It's a 21 Sport, so whatever is free, and it's great on gas. So I'm like, you know what? That money I was spending on my note and insurance, I'm just use that to pay extra stuff off. So that's what I've been doing. But the way Stellantis got these new Rams for $220 a month, 1,000 down, I'm tempted.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Enjoy your trip then. Tell the wife I said what up. And thanks again, as always.
All right, have a good one. We'll see y'all in the next one.
All right, deuces.
All right.